Hey, hello and welcome to J.M. Roberts Memorial Stadium at Farwell. Is it Farwell or Farwell?
Farwell.
Farwell, Texas, for the second war on 84 in 2 weeks, believe it or not. We're out way northwest on 84 at Farwell. The 26th day of September, and it's week 5 of the 2025 football season. We are glad to be at Farwell High School after a 2-hour ride all the way on Highway 84. The Steers are 2-1. That's their record. Antelopes remain undefeated, now 4-0. And we are expecting seasonable, a little bit warm weather, 82 at kickoff, 65 degrees, nice and cool by the game's end. According to Dave Campbell's Texas Football Computer, the Antelopes are favored to win this game by 13. Not sure about the Harris poll. Russ, did you check that?
I did not.
We don't know them, but Post is picked to win by 13 tonight, according to Dave Campbell's Texas Football. Also, Campbell's publication has ranked Post second in 2A Division I football. Farwell is 27th in 2A Division II. Jim Plummer here. Thanks for joining us from Farwell. The Steers are led by first-year head coach Derek Shelton, and Post John Wright is in his 4th year. Later at 6:50, we'll visit with Coach Wright for the Post Family Dentistry pregame interview. Also on the way before the kickoff at 7, Russ Morris takes a closer look at Farwell. We'll review the history, discuss the Antelopes, and get into both teams' season standings as well as tonight's other games of interest. If in the broadcast booth, actually outside the broadcast booth, we are in the bleachers right next to the Pride of Post band. It's going to be a loud one tonight, folks. PHS Class of 2017 commentator Russ Morris, PHS Junior statistician Carter Petty, and on the camera tonight is Mike Travis, back from the sandy beaches of Gulf Shores. Mike, get the sand out of your ears yet? No, he's still fighting that. Russ, this is the war in 84, right?
It's a war.
A war.
It's not the war.
I want to get the official word. Anyway, Farwell's either at the beginning or the end of Highway 84. Feels like the end.
It might as well be. Okay. It's on the road to Santa Fe. It's all I know.
Oh, Russ is going to dissect the Steers when the RRC Wholesale pregame show continues in just a moment. Russ, let's go ahead and pray first.
Yes, please. If you all bow your heads with me. Father God, we thank you for a safe trip that you provided us up here to Farwell, Texas. We thank you for a wonderful day that you've given us, a wonderful week that you've given us, much rather. I ask that you put a hedge of protection over everybody here in the stands on both sides of the field, band, players, coaches, and officials, and both sides of commentary. No matter what happens tonight, we do everything according to your will. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you, Russ. Russ is next with the review of the Steers.
Have a great idea for an energy drink, but don't know where to start? At RRC Wholesale, we make it simple. From our chemist creating your perfect formula, to our design team crafting eye-catching labels and retail packaging, we handle it all. As a woman-owned Texas business, we believe in helping brands of every size succeed. With low minimum orders, national and international logistics, and the support to get your drink onto the big box shelves. Ready to launch your brand? Visit rrchwholesale.info or call 806-370-0419 today.
The Post-Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post-Dispatch, community news at the finest.
Post ISD is filled with passionate staff, daring students, and deep-rooted traditions of champions. Our state-of-the-art facilities provide top-tier educational opportunities, including career and technical training, advanced academics, and free college courses, creating future-ready antelopes. Our 4-day instructional week allows our students to continually pursue excellence in our distinguished fine arts programs, exceptional athletic teams, and a multitude of other extracurricular activities. Post ISD, we are bold gold.
Post Antelope football is powered by Post Methodist Church, a place to celebrate faith, experience loving and caring fellowship, and to join together in Christ's call to service. Become a pilot through structured career and goal-oriented flight training at Post's very own U.S. Flight Academy. Go to usflightacademy.org. Antelope Wash and Dry. Tackle your laundry fast the Antelope way. Antelope Wash and Dry is at 301 South Broadway. These sponsors make Post Sports Radio a reality.
In Texas, Fridays are known for one thing: football. High school football just seems to bring people together. That's why McDonald's celebrates that spirit with our $8 Hot and Spicy McChicken Bundle and $10 20-piece Chicken McNuggets Bundle. Both include a basket of fries. So hang out at McDonald's and start a new tradition. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer.
We play the greatest country music ever recorded. Tune in anytime and anywhere to KSSL 107.3, 94.1, KSSLFM.com, and on our free mobile app. All your favorites are here.
Hi, I'm Alan Jackson.
Hi, this is Mark Chestnut.
Hi, I'm Clint Black.
We've got them all.
Hi, this is Ronnie Millsap.
Hi, this is Patty Loveless.
Hi, everybody, this is Garth Brooks.
Hey, this is George Strait.
I've been listening to this radio station forever.
Proud supporters of high school sports. We are KSSL.
Hey, I want to do something to help Post in Garza County. Have any ideas?
Well, I remember at one of the football games, the endowment group gave away a lot of money to local charity groups.
What's an endowment?
From what I know, it's a permanent pile of money that keeps growing interest. And the endowment group gives away the interest every year.
But I'm not sure that I have enough to give.
Just give what you can. If everyone gave a little, that adds up to a whole lot of money for local nonprofits, which helps us all.
Go to postgarzacountyendowment.org to find out more. postgarzacountyendowment.org. For good, forever.
Whenever those grass fires start, there's no putting them out. We've got 80-mile-an-hour winds there one day. Xcel Energy called around and asked us if it was all right if they turned electricity out, and I was 100% for that.
It's always in the back of our mind that we're doing this for the customer.
It's just in our DNA.
Whenever you get burned out, you're burning out your livelihood. Those old winds, you just never can expect when they're going to happen. We just got to be prepared for it, and I think, man, they work good with us. We just got a good relationship with them.
Hey, welcome back to the RRC Wholesale Pregame Show on Post Sports Radio. We are excited about our corporate sponsor this year, McDonald's. We thank Bill Cohen, the owner of the Post, and a few more area McDonald's for being a longtime sponsor on Post Sports Radio. These two teams have met 4 times in Post, and Post leads the series 4-0. Looking for the 5th one tonight. Last time the two teams met was last year. It was Week 5 of the 2024 season. Post won 59-6. Yada, yada, yada. Carter Petty is here to tell you more about that game.
Well, last year's game ended in a final of 59-6 with your Antelopes winning. On the ground, the Antelopes rushed for 297. They threw for 200 yards as well and turned the ball over 0 times. Had a very efficient game offensively. Farwell, on the other hand, struggled to run the ball with only 38 rushing yards. They did throw for 201 yards, which is what they like to do. They run a very spread type of offense. They turned it over 4 times, though, so that's what hurt them so much in the game. The Antelopes defense wreaked havoc with 4 sacks and causing 4 turnovers. Post started fast in the first half and cruised an easy victory, so look for them to start fast again tonight.
All right, thank you, Carter. Last week was one of the best and most exciting game in the state across the board. Russ Morris writes about it in the Post-Dispatch. I invite you to get the Post-Dispatch or read it online, but I'm going to read you a little bit of what Russ had to say. The number 5 Post Bowl Gold Antelopes welcomed the Slayton Tigers at Jimmy Redmond Memorial Stadium last Friday night. It was homecoming for the 93rd edition of the War on 84. The atmosphere leading up to the game was equivalent to a playoff game, and I think, Russ, on the side note, it was probably the game itself was more like a Super Bowl, if you don't mind me saying so. At least for Little League, right? Just kidding.
That is properly stated.
All right, Slayton took control of the game early in there as their quarterback, Jacob Lopez, rushed and threw for a touchdown to give the Tigers a 14-0 lead after the first quarter. The Bold Gold answered with a 33-yard touchdown pass from junior quarterback Josh Segura to senior wide receiver Sean Ramos to make the score 14-7. Slayton scored another touchdown thanks to a 15-yard touchdown pass by Lopez to give the Tigers a 21-7 lead heading into halftime. The Bold Gold responded in the third quarter with Segura throwing a 20-yard touchdown pass to Daniel Young, but missed the extra point attempt to make the score 21-13 at the end of the third. With 3:34 left in the fourth, Segura found junior wide receiver Draven Gonzalez on the backside of the end zone for a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the ensuing play, junior wide receiver Alec Garcia threw the ball to Draven Gonzalez on a trick play to successfully convert the 2-point try to tie the game. The Bold Gold defense held strong and forced overtime with the score tied at 21-21. If you want to find out more, you got to get the Dispatch and read the rest of the story by Russ Moore. So get a hold of that this weekend. All right, let's go to Thursday night's football scores. Carter, do we have those?
Yes, we do. The games last night were in post, and they were very competitive for both the junior high and the JV. The JV played second. There was actually a JV game before the junior high game last night. Muleshoe and Clyde played.
Okay.
So they try to save some travel between those two teams. So they played. I don't know what that score was, but the junior high lost 26-7. Was a hard-fought game, and then the JV crushed the JV Steers 47-6. The JV with a big victory last night.
All right, Carter, thank you. We will look at the season standings for both teams' districts and the state rankings on the RRC Wholesale Pregame Show on postsportsradio.com, live and free on YouTube tonight.
This message is brought to you by Judge Lee and Martian Norman.
In celebration of 100 years of service, the Post Rotary Club is proud to construct a tall, beautiful four-sided traditional clock in the median of East Main Street. It'll be surrounded with landscaping and 4 limestone benches engraved with the names of legacy families and other sponsors like you. If you are interested in supporting this project, or being a part of the Rotary celebration on October 4th, contact Susan at 806-778-5034.
Not every pass leads to a touchdown, but every game can be a win with Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post. With high-quality beef and pork cuts of every variety, plus their sausage and world-famous beef jerky, you might have to play some defense around the dinner table. But this football season can be as delicious as it is entertaining. Located at 121 South Avenue H in Post, call today at 806-495-3245 for Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post.
Trey Payne and his team at Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler are available for all of your legal needs. With offices in Post, Lubbock, Hereford, and Clovis, New Mexico, the team is ready to offer legal solutions in personal injury, family law, criminal law, real estate, and estate planning. Give them a call at 806-368-8712. Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler Law Firm. Call 806-368-8712.
Skip the drive-thru, drive in, and drive back to a simpler time. Our car hops come to your car to take your order at Holly's Drive-In, 615 South Broadway in Post, featuring old-fashioned burgers, fries, shakes, malts, along with Mexican food, sandwiches, salads, and so much more. And best of all, it's served hot and fresh right to your car. Don't drive by, drive in to Holly's Drive-In, 615 South Broadway in Post. Call ahead at 495-2704 for Holly's Drive-In.
Hey, this is the RRC Wholesale Pregame Show on Post Sports Radio. We are live and free on YouTube. Russ Morris is here to view the standings of Post District 228 Division I. Russ?
Well, Post sits top of the district standings with a 4-0 record. New Home in second at 3-1. New Deal in third at 2-1. Abernathy fourth at 2-2. Olton in fifth at 1-3, and Floydada rounds out the bottom at 0-4. Last week, New Home defeated Denver City 48-14. New Deal defeated Sundown 41-12. Abernathy defeated Farwell in a thriller 41-32. Ropes clobbered Olton 62-21, and Lubbock Trinity Christian shut out Floydada. This week, New Home 16-point favorite over Roscoe at New Home. New Deal a 21-point home underdog against Lubbock Christian. Abernathy a 5-point favorite on the road at Friona. Olton, a 7-point favorite at home against Vega. And God help them, Hell Center, a 57-point favorite at Floydada.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Hey, the exciting game from last week to come from behind, a homecoming win for Post, produced 2 Swift Stop antelopes of the game, Daniel Young and Luca Perez. Great games, guys. Hey, stay close because next we'll hear from Coach John Wright when the RRC Wholesale Pregame Show continues on postsportsradio.com. We are live and free from Farwell, Texas on YouTube.
In the rhythm of small-town life, Poca-Lambro has been the steady beat, connecting communities for over 70 years. In a world that's always evolving, your connection matters. That's why Poca-Lambro proudly provides fast, reliable internet services, reaching speeds of up to 1 gig on our fiber network. Whether you're running a business, staying connected with loved ones, or exploring the endless possibilities of online learning, Poca-Lambro is here to power your dreams with with blazing fast internet. Introducing the Smart Hub, our new paperless billing app. Simple, convenient, and environmentally friendly, it puts the power of managing your account right at your fingertips. And when you need support, we're not just a voice on the line. At Pocalambro, we believe in the warmth of in-person service. Our dedicated team is committed to ensuring you have the best experience because your satisfaction is our success. We're not just keeping up, we're leading the way in providing cutting-edge telecommunication services to rural areas. Join us in embracing the future. Your dreams, our connection. Pocalambro, connecting our communities for over 7 decades.
Bold Gold stands for power, grit, hope. It pumps through our veins and lives in our hearts. It's built people, businesses, communities. Those 2 words are what we Post Texans live for. It's what we at Post Plumbing love. New construction, commercial and residential plumbing and HVAC. Call the R Brothers. Go Bold Gold.
The community of Post continues to be committed to the Post Antelopes, just as Happy State Bank is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Post Antelopes, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Happy State Bank is here for all your life's moments. Let us be your partner at Happy State Bank. Visit us in person or at happybank.com.
Happy State Bank, a division of Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
My name is Sochi Anderton. I'm a dentist here at Post Family Dentistry. This clinic is a huge example of providing fancy dental care here in Post, Texas, because the residents of Post in these smaller communities, they deserve that same quality of care. We've expanded from 3 chairs now to 6 chairs at this new location. We are very proud here at Post Family Dentistry of our small town values combined with state-of-the-art care.
Welcome everybody to the Bold Gold Coaches Show, sponsored by Post Family Dentistry. Russell Morris here with Coach Wright. Coach, congratulations being 4-0 after a thrilling win in the War on 84. Do you think that with the amount of one-score games that your guys played in last year, do you think that kind of gave y'all, I guess, kind of an advantage, I guess, when the score was tied when y'all were down throughout the game last week?
I definitely do, because, you know, that whole process started with Slayton last year when we were down 14 at their place. So when you've come from behind and won games, you know you can do it. You know what you have to do it. And so, yeah, we talked about that at halftime. I just told them, I said, look, you know, there wasn't a whole lot of panic. There wasn't a whole lot of, you know, anger or anything like that. It was business, and we're coming back. And you've done it before, and we'll do it again. We just got to fix some things, and that's what we did.
With that in mind, what were your thoughts heading into the fourth quarter of that game?
I am thinking about what I've got to do to get that game tied up so we can at least go to overtime. But the main thing I'm thinking about is the next play. What can we do on the next play? What do we need to do timeout-wise? All of those things. I mean, there's a lot of dynamics that goes into a game like that and coming back to try to get to overtime. But honestly, I wanted to win it outright. I felt like we did, especially after watching the video. You know, the stuff that happened, losing it down, and then a kind of, in my opinion, a shoddy peel-back call by the White Hat. Really and truly, that game should have been over and never gone to overtime. So at least that's how I feel about it. So,
last thing about Slayton before we move on to Farwell. I guess, what was it that caused the momentum of the game to change hands?
So a couple of things. That actually, for me, clicked at the end of the third quarter. The first time I got in pro and pistol and ran the power right at their biggest defensive lineman, and we just rolled him out, and he just stood up and went backwards, and I knew right then that that's what we were going to do. Their skill players were so athletic that really and truly this takes them out of the equation. Another thing too that you'll see, if they're going to sit 2 high safeties, we're always going to run the ball like that, and But the main thing, the second thing, and probably most prominent thing, and which will be our redeeming virtue for the rest of our year, is our offensive line. Our offensive line is so big and strong and physical, and they work so well together that when the chips are down, we're going to get behind the Hogs and run the ball.
So let's turn our attention to Farwell. Coach Shelton, he comes from Mount Pleasant. He was the offense coordinator for former Lubbock Estacada coach Cluley.
Yeah, Coach Shelton, really good guy, really good coach. I know the kids like him and will play for him, and he's got it moving. He's got a freshman quarterback that's going to be a difference maker for them going down the road. Yeah, Derek's got him going. Awesome guy, and I think they're going to be a good opponent. We're going to have to play well.
Okay, so with that in mind, and with this being the last pre-district game of the year for the Bowl Gold, what do you want to see out of your team going into the game and I guess heading into the bye week next week?
So the message right now for our kids, and it is every week. Now, I don't know if this applies to the Slayton game because it was such a big athletic team, but our number one goal in every game is to go control the game. We want to stay in control. We don't want to have any back and forth, come from behind. We don't want to have to deal with that. So, display a show of force early that's going to help us control the game, stay ahead the whole game, not have to work from behind or have drama, and play the game right. We have focused really hard on eliminating penalties. I felt like we did that in the Slayton game. I think we only had 5, something like that. We didn't have a personal foul for the first time all year, and again, that's something that we talk about constantly, and doing things right on the field. And if we can get that done tonight, that's going to be the number one objective. Play the game right, stay in control of the game, and get better. Again, pre-district is always, you build it up as, I know 5-0, we want to be 5-0, but at the same time, I want to be 5 games better going into bye week than I was when we started the season.
Hopefully next time that we do this again, we're talking about a win over the Steers, and we'll talk about what to expect against the New Deal Lions.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Alrighty.
Where some saw a pickle, we saw a masterpiece. A Sonic Smasher with Grillo's Pickles and Dilly Ranch, tangy pickle tots, and a Pickle Rita slush with pickle-flavored bubbles. It's called the Big Dill Meal, and it's a work of art. Sonic just made snack time official with $1 Snacky Hour. $1 corn dogs, $1 mozzarella sticks, and $1 soft pretzel twist every day from 2 to 5 p.m. Sonic Snacky Hour. Live free, eat Sonic.
Post Car Wash is the place to keep it clean at West 14th and North Avenue K. Post Car Wash is a modern, soft-touch experience featuring ceramic waxes, a cutting-edge wax that will shine your paint and leave a slick finish. Get the Touch 4 Wash app for a quick, convenient way to pay. You'll get $1 off when you use the app, as well as earn points for future washes. Give your vehicle the attention it needs. 1 block west of Highway 84 behind People's Bank on West 14th. Keep it clean at Post Car Wash.
My name is Sochi Anderton. I'm a dentist here at Post Family Dentistry. This clinic is a huge example of providing fancy dental care here in Post, Texas, because the residents of Post in these smaller communities, they deserve that same quality of care. We've expanded from 3 chairs now to 6 chairs at this new location. We are very proud here at Post Family Dentistry of our small town values combined with state-of-the-art care.
George's Family Restaurant is open all day at the crossroads of Highways 84 and 380. George's famous food has been served in Post since 1979 and continues to provide its customers with quality food and service. Enjoy Mexican food, barbecue, Greek food, steaks, appetizers, and good all-American food. Everyone gets free ice cream with a meal. Dine in and take out available. Call and orders welcome at 806-495-3777. George's Family Restaurant serves Post famous food all day at Highways 84 and 380.
George's Family Restaurant, famous food for the entire family. The first quarter of Bold Gold football is presented by George's Family Restaurant.
All right, we are back live from Farwell, Texas, ready for kickoff. Pregame show is brought to you by RRC Wholesale, and we thank you all for joining us. Jim here with Carter and Russ and Mike. We're sitting right next to the Pride of Post band, and the coin flip, we can squeeze that in pretty quick, guys.
Yeah, so Farwell won the toss. They elected to receive. Post will get the ball to start the second half.
We'll review that again in just a minute, Russ. We'll do the national anthem for you.
By the Farwell band.
All right, national anthem presented by the Farwell Steer Band. They're ready for kickoff here, and let's go over the coin flip once again. Go ahead.
So Farwell won the toss and elected to receive.
We're having a prayer now in the stadium. Hold on. Okay, here we go.
Third time's the charm. Yeah. Farwell won the toss and elected to receive. So the Antelopes will kick the ball going to your left on your screen.
Now, directional-wise, the sun is to our left, which is west. So this is a east-west field compared to post, which is north-south. So it's a little bit weird, but we'll be able to handle it. So the guys will be running from west to east. We're going to be kicking to the east.
And I think all the Antelope fans are thankful because we're in the shade and they're still in the sun.
That's true. That's one thing. I think if they ever redo the stadium, they'll probably flip, kind of like Kermit was.
Hey, I think we got it wrong. They're going to be kicking to the west.
Okay,
west. And they're going to be running from the east.
Okay, west is to the left.
They're going to the west.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, post kicking off. And Nelson Esparza, number 10, got moved up to varsity just a couple weeks ago. Mason Wright will not be playing tonight. Hope to see him back for district play in 2 weeks. And here's the kick. It's going to be a decent kick down inside the 25, past the 20, past the 10, picked up at the 5-yard line, and scattering for some areas. Number 12, and he's thrown out of bounds. That is Andre Pullen who picked it up and ran out of bounds.
And he's thrown out of bounds by Draven Gonzalez.
All right, so here we go. The Steers come into this game averaging 33 points a game, and they've been giving up 24. Post is averaging 40.8 points a game and giving up almost 14 points. So the difference in points scored per game is exactly 13. Therefore, the spread developed by Dave Campbell's computer was a computer prediction, right?
Yes.
He cheated. He took the easy way out. All right, so here we go. Post on defense. Facing the east. Going from left to right. The Steers of Farwell, the home team tonight. Taking a snap. Freshman quarterback is going to keep it and go left after a nice fake. Gets tripped up close to the 15.
Tripped up by senior number 3, Max Cole. It's a good containment on him on the defense's part to prevent Allen from
Yeah. All right, let's get this straight.
Yeah.
Quarterback is a freshman. His name is Allen Colson or Colson Allen, depending on which roster you look at.
Yeah.
So what are we going with?
I'm going with Colson Allen.
Colson Allen.
That rolls off my tongue a lot better.
It's number 2 in there right now, guys. Number 2 in there right now.
Okay.
Number 2's the quarterback, and that's right. That is Coy Miller. Thank you, Carter. He's taking the snap. He's going to run it again. I guess he's going to be he picked up a couple, still short of the first. Going to bring up third down at about 3.
It's good containment by the defensive front for the Bowl Gold. That's what Farwell's trying to do is what Slayton did well against the front last week, and that's try to attack right up the middle. And so far, the Antelopes are answering the call.
So we have no idea why number 1, Colson Allen, is not starting the quarterback. But
I can tell you why. He's over there in street clothes.
Well, then he's not playing then.
So there we go.
So, okay, so both teams suffering a couple injuries. Makes it all fair on the football field. That's one thing you got to get through in any level of football is injury. So Post going to try to hold him with third down and close to 3 to go for the first. The whistle's blown before the snap, and it's going to be a timeout.
By Farwell.
All right, we'll take one here on Post Sports Radio. No score, first quarter, and on the clock 10 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. First quarter is brought to you by Hollies. We'll be back in a moment.
This message is a courtesy of Harp Girls Holding.
Texas 4-H is a club for kids and teenagers ages 5 to 18, and it's big. It's the largest youth development program in Texas. 4-H is for kids with animals and so much more, like shooting sports, food science, healthy living, fashion, and photography. Contact the Garza County Extension Office to sign up by calling 806-495-4400 or visit 4honline.com.
This message is a courtesy of Harp Girls Holding.
Okay, so this confirmed the starting quarterback, Allen or Colson, is not playing in street clothes on the sideline. His backup, who is Coy Miller, running back, leads the team in touchdowns.
Yes, he does, and I wish number 1 all the best. Hopefully we get to see him later on in the season in highlights, but let's see what the Bowl Gold can do here on third down.
Third down and 3, or long 2, if you will. Ball's on the 18. Hand off to the running back. Going to be close to a first. He's got it.
He's tripped up by number 3, Max Cole, and Colton Hawkins was in there on the tackle as well, but it's first down as we are in the Georgia's first quarter, Jim.
Thank you. Yeah, you got me. I got confused on the quarters there. So anyway, he takes it out to the 23, it looks like.
Hey, being on the doorsteps of the land of enchantment will do that for a lot of people.
Yeah, we were talking about that. When you change time zones, your phone changes the clock. Russ is on New Mexico time. The rest of us are on Texas time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on where you sit in the bleachers up here. All right, here we go. First and 10 from the 23. Snap. Quick pitch. Long pass down the middle. It's incomplete. Nice pass from number 2, Miller, to number 12, Andre Pullen. Pullen can't pull it in.
Yeah, and he had a decent pass rush from the Bogo front, but if that ball was more well-placed, it just went right through the hands of Pullen. And I think that's what they might miss with Allen or Colson or number 1 on the sidelines over there. But so far, Jim, I don't know if you've seen the same thing. Farwell is going with a lot of RPO to start the game.
All right, that little play action there as well. Draw the linebackers in. So number 2, your quarterback is Coy Miller.
So this is going to be a screen pass right here because they got 2 offensive linemen out here.
Okay, it's going to be the running back Miller's going to keep and go. Gets past the 25 to the 27.
Wrapped up by Daniel Carroll, and he's slow to get up, but he's all right. He just looks shaken up. He's going to have to take a play off maybe as he goes to the sideline.
He's just getting a play, I think.
Okay.
But when they put those offensive linemen out there with that receiver, they're going to throw that screen pass at some point tonight, and they do that because they just got bigger guys out there blocking for the receiver.
All right, so 9:22 and counting. First quarter is brought to you by George's Family Restaurant from the 27.
That's what I see.
It's going to be third down and 6. Miller in the shotgun, rolling left with the ball, looking to throw, crosses his arms, and throws and completes it, it looks like. It's going to be a first down catch to number 12, Andre Pullen.
Yeah, that was just a good catch. I believe that was Raiden Osborne that was out there on the coverage. It was a good pass rush once again from the Bowl Gold, but it needs to hit harder and a lot sooner to throw the quarterback off rhythm.
Pullen's catch takes him out of bounds at the 39 at 9:04 is where the clock stops. So first and 10 for the Steers. No score in this game.
Sean Ramos gets subbed out for Aiden Rodriguez.
Miller takes a snap, hands it off to his running back from right to left. Gets snuffed up before he gets to the line of scrimmage. That's Bo Reed, number 8.
Yeah, that was Colton Hawkins and Adon Gonzalez in there on the tackle for a gain of nothing.
Reed comes into the game averaging 74 rushing yards a game with 1 TD in the season. Be his first carry, I do believe, today. All right, we come with second down and 10 for the Steers from the 39. Snap to the quarterback, shotgun. He's going to keep it after a fake handoff. Goes about 2 yards to the 41.
Daniel Carroll, Luca Perez, and Jacob Price in there on the tackle. Good contain by the linebackers in the front for the Bowl Gold. Now, once again, it's another crucial third down for the defense to get off the field.
This time it's third and long, 8 yards to go for the Steers' first down with just over 8 minutes to go. And glad to have the Pride of Post band with us today. We got them into the press box.
Actually, I think they'll be glad that we get to join them for once.
Sounds great to me. Here we go now, third down and 8. Back to pass, quarterback, quick pitch down the middle. It's caught, and for a first down in the post territory. Forward motion going to take him to about the post 48.
And he's wrapped up by Daniel Carroll and Alec Garcia.
That's number 0, Javier Almost with a catch.
Pass rush, once again, Jim, it's hitting, but it's hitting very late. It's not very consistent from the jump. They're getting there just as the ball is getting thrown.
You see a spread formation all game for the Steers, and now they're showing their second-string quarterback to be pretty good. The starter on the sideline, a freshman and a sophomore. Miller back, pass, throws, and he finds an open receiver down the middle. Number 7 to the 20 inside the red zone, all the way to the 14.
As a touchdown saving tackle by Raiden Osborne and Aiden Rodriguez. Little miscommunication and busted coverage right there in the middle of the field, y'all.
The play action working good for the Steers so far. Long gainer for Joel Juarez. He's got 33 yards a game, 100 yards on the season and 1 TD.
And this is much different compared to how the Steers looked last year. I'm seeing a Steers team from the year in which we played them. They look more energized to play. Post looking like they're still trying to figure out if this is the same Farwell team they remember, and they're bringing both linemen out to the far side of the field.
You got trips left, and 2 of those are offensive linemen. There's a quick bubble pass to the left and incomplete to number 12, Andre Pullen.
That time the pass rush hit, but both teams need to be mindful, because if that ball was just an inch behind the line of scrimmage, that is a fumble.
Our ball at the 15-yard line, right between the hash marks. It's going to be second down and 10 coming up.
Well, it has to go backwards.
Yeah.
The pass has to go backwards. From where the quarterback throws it.
We got 6 minutes, 40 seconds to go in this first quarter. It's brought to you by George's Family Restaurant. And no Carson Construction score yet, which is unusual for an Antelope game at this point. All right, so here we go. Once again, second down and 10. Ball's on the 15. Miller takes a shotgun, hands it off to number 8, sweeping left, gets around the edge, cuts back, inside the 5. He's finally brought down.
It looks like he was tripped up, finally brought down by Raiden Osborne on the far side of the field. Just a lot of missed tackles from the Bogle defense so far, as I think Coach Wright's going to take a timeout.
All right, so it was Tack Miller, number 5, that carried that. Is that what you saw? Is that what I said?
I saw Bo Reed carry that,
Bo
Jim.
Reed, that'd be number 8. Sorry about that. Bo Reed with the carry. Back in a moment. After the timeout, there's no score here at Steer Stadium in Farwell.
Not every pass leads to a touchdown, but every game can be a win with Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post. With high-quality beef and pork cuts of every variety, plus their sausage and world-famous beef jerky, you might have to play some defense around the dinner table. But this football season can be as delicious as it is entertaining. Located at 121 South Avenue H in Post, call today at 806-495-3245 for Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post.
All right, so Post calls a timeout to rethink things. It'll be first and goal. Looks like from the 3-yard line. Steers threading the score to be first on the board.
And they're hurrying to the line.
So Post trying to hurry up to get ready. Quarterback Coy Miller in shotgun. He's got Bo Reed to his left. The quarterback keeps it. Miller goes to the left off the tackle and gets to the 1, possibly, looks like it.
The tackle was made on the far side of the field. Raiden Osborne and Max Cole were in there on the tackle.
All right, so we got 2nd and goal from the 1 yard line for the Steers. Clock winding down now, 6 minutes, 10 seconds, first quarter, no score.
Raiden Osborne comes out and Sebastian Martinez comes in. Coach Patterson looking to get some more beef up there in the middle of the scrimmage.
All right, got Coy Miller in the back, the quarterback along with Bo. And Miller's going to keep it, sneak it across on the right side of the line, and be the first team to score in this game.
It's just RPO, read option. This is 2 weeks in a row that we've seen a team go heavy with the option, and Farwell decided to go full read option with their backup quarterback.
All right, so Coy Miller scores with 5 minutes, 54 seconds to go on the first quarter clock, brought to you by George's Family Restaurant. The kicker is Dylan Black, number 23, or should be. Holder number 5, Tack Miller. 6 kicks it. It's up and barely gets across the crossbar is Daniel Silva. Not listed as a kicker, brother. He made it. All right, so that's going to make the score. Let's get the scoreboard correct for you. 7-0, Farwell leads first quarter. We got
5:54.
5:54 to go. We'll come back with the rest of the first here on Post Sports Radio. Post gets the ball back. Trey Payne and his team at Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler are available for all of your legal needs. With offices in Post, Lubbock, Hereford, and Clovis, New Mexico, the team is ready to offer legal solutions in personal injury, family law, criminal law, real estate, and estate planning. Give them a call at 806-368-8712. Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler Law Firm. Call 806-368-8712. We want to thank Poca Lambert for sponsoring the drive summary. Farwell scores first. Carter.
Oh, you ready? You usually are like, here's the drive summary, Jim. But here we go. It was a 14-play, 89-yard drive. Took 6 minutes off the clock. Farwell kind of comes out and punches us in the mouth a little bit, and it was capped off by a 2-yard touchdown run by number 2, Coy Miller. And it brings your Carson Construction to score 7-0 as Farwell kicks it off. Draven Gonzalez catches it. Here he comes back with the return. And he's going to be brought down by a host of Steers.
I think Draven caught that about the 15. Takes it to the, I think it's probably the 30-31.
The first person I saw get to him was number 0, Javier Olmos.
Almost. No, almost.
Oh, we better not do it when we make fun of last names. We get in trouble.
We don't do that. We can't have fun with rosters.
Last thing we need is another reprimand.
All right, so at the 31-yard line, so about a 16-yard return by Draven Gonzalez. He'll be lined up as a wide out right. Ramos to the left. Your quarterback, number 14, Josh Segura, averaging almost 100 yards a game. Hands off to his running back, second leading rusher in the Lubbock area. Takes it out to the 36, and of course I'm talking about Randon Curtis.
Brought down by junior number 9, Franklin Valle on the tackle.
All right, 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. And the Steers, as you heard, struck first on their first possession. Post is a nice first run for about almost 6 yards, so second down and 5.5. Handoff's going to go back to Curtis. He drives for a Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler first down.
This is tripped up right down by number 9, Franklin Valle once again.
All right, Randy Curtis back to his old ways. Did I say he was the second leading rusher? He's number 3 in the area. 572 yards on the season. That's 143 a game. 8 TDs. So come on, Curtis, have another good game. He's behind the quarterback this time. He gets the call, going to come left, finds the edge at the 50, going to the 45, and Steer territory knocked out of bounds.
Pushed out of bounds by number 14, Ruben Molina. That was great blocking by the Antelope offensive line to get another Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler first down.
Thank you, Russ. So, clock stops at 4:46, first quarter.
Now we're going to see our thumper, ladies and gentlemen. It's Luca Perez enters the game in at running back.
All right.
And Sebastian Martinez, y'all, is making his first start of the year at center.
That's
for the injured Mason Wright.
Let's go, Sebastian. There's a snap to Sebastian, or to Segura. Hands off to Luca Perez. Carries the ball like he did last week. Gets past the 35-40 to the 20. Knocks over another runner inside the 15. Brought down to the 13.
Touchdown saving tackle by Javier Olmos. As Lucas shows what he's made of. He's running with authority. This is a statement-making drive.
Luca's a runner that looks at the tackler and says, "I dare you."
Yes.
And he runs right into him. Way to go, Luca. How long was that run, Carter?
It was pretty sure that was like 30, 35 yards, somewhere in there.
All the way down to the 12.
Well, 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. Post ready to score. Hand off to Curtis. He goes outside, sees the corner, cuts back at the 10, gets tripped up. Now it's all flag down there somewhere.
It's flags at the back judge.
It's at the 1 yard line. The flag is.
So tackle was made by Franklin Valle once again.
That number 9, yeah.
Yes.
He's been all over the field tonight, Russ.
Yeah, he is there. He averages over 6.3 tackles per game. Going to be holding against the bowl goal. So it's going to push the ball back to the 22.
From the spot of the foul, looks like they're stepping it off from about the 8.
Okay, from the 8.
We'll see where they stop. They stop at the 17. So from the 7 to the 17, 10-yard penalty for holding.
Sometimes I get that rule mixed up. I'm just used to being at a 10-yard penalty.
All right, so here we go on 1st and 15 or longer. Curtis breaks a tackle, gets outside, cuts back at the 10, and then he's brought down. Forward motion took him to the 11, actually.
He's brought down by number 6, Daniel Silva, number 9, Franklin Valle, and number 5, Tack Miller.
Almost back to the original line of scrimmage, so it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Well, he gets past it. They say.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
2nd down and 9 at the 11.
2nd and 9. Post can still get another 1st down on their way to the end zone. Just 11 yards away right now. But why not just go all the way, right?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get to the 2-yard line to get a 1st down. Or a touchdown.
It's so far Farwell going with a lot of man. They've only playing one safety back deep.
Luca Perez lined up as running back on the right side. Fake hand pass going across the route. Guess who?
Draven Gonzalez.
Draven Gonzalez, another TD on the slant route from right to left, scores posts.
And we got a big man down, Sebastian Martinez, with the shoulder bump. Gets the worst end of it and falls down on the celebration. Makes your Carson Construction scores right now 7-6, extra point pending with 3:18 left to go here in the Georgia's 1st quarter.
TD happened at 3:18. Here we go. Number 10 in the kick. It's Nelson Esparza. Backup kicker. Up. Oh, hits the crossbar on the left side. Or the upright, rather. He's going to come back to us. So no good. Makes the score. Keeps the score. 7-6. That's your Carson Construction score. We're still in the George's Family Restaurant 1st quarter. 3:18 to go. We'll be back in a moment.
No matter the time of day, you'll find something just for you at Bill Cohen's McDonald's. Breakfast with an Egg McMuffin, lunch or dinner with a Big Mac or Quarter Pounder and fries, a quick snack of fresh bakery items, or just a cup of coffee. Bill Cohen's McDonald's has it, and it's always fast and fresh. Stop in today at any of the 5 locations of Bill Cohen's McDonald's: Brownfield, Levelland, Post, Slayton, and 82nd in Milwaukee in Lubbock. Bill Cohen's McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Drive summary is brought to you by Pocalambro. Here is Carter Petty.
That was a 6-play, 69-yard drive. Took 2 minutes and 36 seconds off the clock and was capped off by a Draven Gonzalez receiving touchdown from Josh Segura. Makes your Carson Construction score 6-7. Nelson Esparza to kick off.
Yeah, we're still in the 1st quarter with 3:18 to go. Esparza ready to kick. Number 5's back to catch. Tack Miller is going to go to number 12. He's going to let it roll out of bounds. Just inside the 10, the flag is thrown.
Yeah, it was taking some friendly bounces, but it just spiraled out of bounds at the last minute, at the last second. So that's unfortunate.
Yeah, Andre Pullen was toying with trying to pick that ball up and run, but he let it go out of bounds, which good call for him and his team. Which are up by 1 point here in the 1st quarter, 7-6, Carson Construction score. So the Steers of Farwell on their home turf. And the last time we were here, they had natural grass, so it's pretty new. At 30-yard line, it'd be 1st and 10.
Yeah, it looks brand new to me. I mean, obviously it's not brand new, but it's new.
It looks well taken care of. Looks impressive.
All right, so you got your 2nd-string quarterback, Corey Miller, in there, who did well in the first possession. trips right. They're all going to gather up now in a bunch.
Yeah, they're in 5. It's 5 wide, empty here.
2 left, 3 right. A bubble screen is caught by 12, pulling. He gets outside. He's still loose. He probably stepped out of bounds, but that's not the way it's going to be called. He is finally tackled.
Yeah, they're going to say that Colton got him out of bounds right around the 30, 37. As Alec Garcia had a good play, but he just jumped the screen just a little bit too much, and then he gets blocked away from it, thus allowing the wide receiver to get all the way deep inside Antelope territory.
It's 3rd or 4th time we've seen the wide receiver screen on either side, usually on the right.
Yeah, they love to do that.
Yeah, they just bunch him up, and good blocking. Got to get the defense on him. So 1st and 10 now. Ball's already at the post, 37. Quick throw to the left, catch by 7. On the run, nice pass by the quarterback. That's Miller to Juarez, number 7. 1st down for the Steers.
Misdirection on the RPO once again. That is one thing that the Antelopes had to figure out how to combat that last week, and it didn't take until the 3rd quarter to figure it out. But if they could just, if the linebackers can just have solid eye discipline and just spy, none of that would happen.
Yeah, well, this is a totally different form of that. Last week they were in tight. Now Farwell is going to spread it out, unlike Slayton. So it's a totally different view here.
All right, so you got 3 receivers just where the tight end would line up on the right side, and the running back's going to use that as blockers, and he tries to go up the field and gets knocked before he gets to the line of scrimmage. And Daniel Carroll hit him first. I'm not sure who brought him down.
Vicente Hernandez wound up bringing him down. Defense finally answers.
It's a tackle for loss there.
According to our great stats, Russ, Daniel Carroll's our leading tackler with 30 tackles. That's total. That's solo as well as helping out. So he gets another help out there as well.
Jacob Price enters the game at the defensive end on the near side of the field for Keegan Smith.
Okay, Ruben Molina split far left. He looks like the target, and he is back to the end zone. It's up and incomplete for the intended receiver, number 14, Ruben Molina.
Great coverage by Raiden Osborne. He just face guarded the receiver the whole time, and you can do that at the high school and the collegiate level. It doesn't matter how, you just got to prevent the defender from making eye contact with the ball.
You just can't touch him before the ball gets there, right?
Correct. And I want to give Adon Gonzalez credit for bringing the pressure as well to force Coy Miller from getting that ball off a lot sooner than what he wanted to.
Okay, the incomplete pass stopped the clock at 2:21. 7-6, Cars Construction scores. Steers with a 30 to score again. From the 19-yard line, lateral left is bobbled, mishandled, but repossessed by a Steer, the running back. That is number 8 with the carry, Bo Reed.
Brought down by Adon Gonzalez and Luca Perez as well. For the first time, we can say it's a Farwell 4th down.
Yeah, and 12 to go. So 4th and long. Will they try a field goal? They've got 1 so far this year. I'm not sure the distance.
After that extra point, I'm going to say no, Jim.
Yeah. Okay. Carter's right. Got the quarterback out there. Coy Miller, Tack Miller to his right. 2 receivers left, 2 on the right. He's looking right. He throws right. It's up and caught at the goal line for a TD. To number 7, Joel Juarez. Man.
He just beat his man off the line and just got open. That's all there really was to it.
All right, so Farwell Steers add 6 more to the scoreboard, making it 13-6, going for the extra point now, a 1-point attempt. Daniel Silva, number 6, in the kick. Hold by Tack Miller. Oh, it's blocked. Post can pick it up and run, and they try to. He just can't. That was Luca Perez with the recovery. If he would have picked it up, he would have been gone.
And it could have been 2 points the other way.
All right, so we'll be back with a drive summary with 1:41 to go in the Georgia's first. Cars Construction score is Steers 13, Post 6.
Bold Gold stands for power, grit, hope. It pumps through our veins and lives in our hearts. It's built people, businesses, communities. Those 2 words are what we Post Texans live for. It's what we at Post Plumbing love. New construction, commercial and residential plumbing and HVAC. Call the R Brothers. Go Bold Gold.
Well, the Steers score for the second time in the first, and here's Carson Petty with the Poca-Lambro drive summary.
That's my brother.
Oh, I'm sorry, Carter Petty.
There you go. That was a 6-play, 70-yard drive. Took a minute and 37 seconds off the clock. It was capped off by a touchdown reception for Joel Juarez. And Farwell's kick out of bounds. That brings your Carson Construction score 13-6.
All right, so Silva.
In favor of the Steers.
That's right, 1:41 on the clock. There's Daniel Silva kicking off out of bounds. See where they put the ball at after the 5-yard penalty.
I think the ball's going to be at the...
Well, it went out of bounds in front of the 30, so they'll mark it off from where it went out of bounds. So it went out of bounds at the 33, so they'll place the ball at the 38.
All right, Post gets the ball in good field position on the left hash mark. Their own 38. Scored on the first possession, failed for the extra point. Making the score now 13-6.
Steers sticking with man coverage.
2 receivers left, 2 right. Segura hands off to his running back, Curtis. Breaks the tackle, past the line of scrimmage, picks up about 6, maybe 7.
Is tripped up by number 5, Tack Miller.
So a gain of 6, second down and 4 coming up for the Antelopes.
It's an impressive gain, and so far the offensive line for the Bowl Gold is I'm knocking on my head for some knocking on wood. Offensive line's holding their own, doing a good job creating holes for both Luca Perez and Randy Curtis to run through.
All right, so Curtis stays in there. You'll see Luca come in now and then. Had a great game against Slayton, of course, after Curtis suffered an injury. He's going to get the – no, he's not. Pass on the slant route. Oh, tipped away by number 12. Intended play pass was to Draven Gonzalez.
Yeah, Segura had Gonzalez wide open. That ball was just thrown just a tad bit behind Draven, thus allowing number 12, Andre Pullen, to get his hand on it and tip it away.
That brings up third down and a long 3, let's say 4 for the Antelopes. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers on each side. Curtis, the lone running back, is onto the right side of Segura now. Segura with the snap, hands off to Curtis, bounces off, goes the wrong direction, and loses maybe a yard.
Yeah, that's Frank.
No, forward motion is going to give him at least 1.
Yeah, that's Franklin Vive once again on the tackle, as he just ran right into a wall of Steers, and Coach Wright's going to punt.
All right, 4th down coming up. It's going to be 4th and about 3. Like to see a little trickery here? No, not now.
Too early.
Yeah, let's get that ball deep. Of course, you got number 20 out there to punt, Luca Perez. Of course, we know he can run as well as pass and punt. Back to receive is number 5, Tack Miller for the Steers. Punt is up.
Good punt, but there is a flag, though.
Way back there.
It's going to be 12 men on the field.
For the Steers, no doubt, right?
Nope, it's going to be against the Antelopes.
Why is he calling? Is that his job?
I didn't see what the official
I'm pretty sure.
Right here, Russ.
Said. It must have been delay of game.
Oh, maybe it's delay of game.
Okay.
I thought he signaled 12 men on the field.
Hey, A&M does it all the time.
High snap.
This one's nice. It's going to be a quick end over end. Nice and low to the 25, to the 20. It's going to go out about the, looks like the 16 or 17. A nice punt by Luca Perez. Hopefully we'll slow down the Steers offense here.
Well, this is going to be the last play of the quarter. We got 4 seconds left to go on the game clock.
All right.
As they do say the ball is on the 17, 16 and a half.
16 and a half, that's right. We'll call it the 16.
Yeah, it's on the 16.
The scoreboard's saying 17. We're not showing you the scoreboard tonight because we can't see it. There's a huge pole in the way. So that's why you got your scoreboard on your screen that we're trying to keep up with. All right, there's your quarterback, number 2. He's going to hand it off. No, he's going to keep it. Run to the right side. Going to run out the first quarter clock, which is brought to you by George's Family Restaurant. And anyway, number 2 carries. Miller, tackle.
Daniel Carroll.
All right, we'll take a break, come back with the second quarter. With the Carson Construction score, the home team Farwell Steers leading 13-6 over the Antelopes. We'll be back in a moment.
Post Car Wash is the place to keep it clean at West 14th and North Avenue K. Post Car Wash is a modern, soft-touch experience featuring ceramic waxes, a cutting-edge wax that will shine your paint and leave a slick finish. Get the Touch 4 Wash app for a quick, convenient way to pay. You'll get $1 off when you use the app, as well as earn points for future washes. Give your vehicle the attention it needs. 1 block west of Highway 84 behind People's Bank on West 14th. Keep it clean at Post Car Wash.
Post Car Wash. Keep it clean at West 14th and North K. The second quarter of Bold Gold football is presented by Post Car Wash.
All right, let's get this party started. Post down 13-6 against the Steers at Farwell Stadium here, Farwell High School. It's actually R.E. Stevens Stadium is what it is.
Something like that.
We are in Farwell, Texas. Got to eat at Leal's and Mule Shoe on the way in. It was a treat. Enjoyed that quite a bit.
Well, the original Leal's.
That's right, the original. Since, what, 1957?
Yes.
It's been there since, still there. All right. Steers with the ball. Moving from right to left now. It's west to east here at this stadium. Handoff to Noah Vale.
Daniel Carroll on the tackle once again.
Like number 8, that'd be Mr. Bo Reed with the carry.
Jonah Pequeno checks out. We're going to be seeing him a lot at that nose guard position between him and Vicente Hernandez, I believe.
All right, so 3rd down and 10, so no gain on the play. Ball's at the 19-yard line. Steers, they're into the field. Miller's going to roll left after the snap. Throws down the field. It's caught. Split to number 30, or 0 rather. Javier almost. He breaks a couple tackles. Finally, he's brought down.
Brought down by Adon Gonzalez that winds up bringing him down from behind. Jacob Price had an awesome pass rush. He almost pushed his blocker into the quarterback, but Coy Miller was able to find almost and wide open down the field.
Post Car Wash, second quarter sponsor, 11 minutes ago in the second. Post down by 7 points. 2 on the left, 3 on the right. Stacked up, looks like the bubble screenplay over there. It's going to be the quarterback keeper, though. As he goes up the middle, after he squirms over a tackler, he gets about 2 yards.
Saw Vicente Hernandez, Adon Gonzalez, and Colton Hawkins in there on the tackle.
Takes it up to the 32-yard line, or 37.
Shout out to everybody that's in our 253 viewers right now on YouTube, and shout out Christy Cole who's watching from Houston.
I want to brag about last week's game. We had over 2,300 viewers. That's including the ones who watch after the game. We appreciate every one of you, whether it's live or on delay. All right, so here you go. Steers on 2nd down and 8 from their own 37. Miller going to keep it, go right. Finds a hole, gets around the corner. He's fast, gets a 1st and more. Still on his inside, in play, thrown out of bounds. He's slung, but no flag.
There is a flag at behind the line of scrimmage. It's probably in the vicinity for holding.
That's where you usually see a holding, and there the ref just shows us it's a holding call. That play will come back.
Alec Garcia, Jim, on the far side of the field. I don't know what it looks like to you, but him throwing Coy Miller out of bounds, what might have been very questionable to be late. Alec needs to settle down and play his game. He's fine. He's letting the emotions get to him right now. He will be fine. Just young man, settle down and play your game.
He's got 10 minutes exactly in the second quarter to settle down. Hopefully sooner. So they move the ball back to the 27.
2nd down and 18, Jim.
All right, thank you, Carter.
Antelope defense needs to stop here and try to get it in the end zone before halftime tied up.
All right, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Play clock down to 2. There's the snap. Rolling right, Miller. Throw out to the bubble screen is caught, and defender trips him up.
Alec Garcia.
All right, nice catch. So nowhere to go for Javier Almost because Alec was there to make the tackle. Picks up a few, though.
So far, Jim, our defensive ends, whenever they're watching the quarterback pull, they're easily biting in on the fake, thus allowing Miller to roll out to whatever side he wants to find the receiver wide open. As a defensive end, you're taught to have outside containing. You are taught to basically watch the ball wherever you go.
Pass play was about 5-yard gain though. 3rd down and 12 now. All right, Miller in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 right. He's in the pocket, looking deep down the middle. Finds a receiver. It's caught. Whether it's a good catch or not, we don't know. No indication that it's not. Receiver number 5 dives for it and rolls. That's Tack Miller with the catch, and they're going to mark it good.
I was almost positive that hit the ground there.
Well, hey, that's just a great play by number 5, and once again, Antelopes weren't able to hit on their pass rush, thus allowing Miller to have ample time to get rid of that ball.
All right, so Bold Gold Antelopes give up another 1st down. 8:50 to go, 13-6. Cars Construction scores. 2nd quarter. Coached by Post Car Wash. Miller, the quarterback, taking the snap. Hands it off to his running back who goes up the middle and makes his way for about 2 yards.
As he was stymied by a herd of antelopes, I'll let Carter decide who gets credit for stopping him first.
So number 8 was a Bo Reed with the carry?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right, working that clock now. 8 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the 2nd. 3 receivers on the left. That's Trips. 1 on the right. Lone running back is going to get the handoff. No, the quarterback's going to keep. Goes up the middle. Short of the first, but close.
Brought down from behind by number 15, Daniel Young. As now it's a 3rd and a very short 1.
So Coy Miller picks up a few. Makes it 3rd and 1. Spotting the ball at the 37, almost 37 and a half.
Yeah, they are RPOing our linebackers to whatever amount of extent that you want to possibly do it to.
The run pass option is good for a guy like Coy Miller, who can obviously be leading running back, now filling in a quarterback can throw the ball as well. He's got a tight offensive formation, 2 tight ends. He's going to hand it off to his running back, goes for the first, trips up, and gets close to the 30.
He's tripped up by number 1, Alec Garcia, but he stumbles forward for a 1st down.
All right, Tack Miller with the carry. I wonder if Coy and Tack are related, probably.
Pretty sure they're brothers.
So you got Tack. Tack's a freshman who just carried the ball. His brother, the quarterback, who he thinks his brother, is a sophomore. The quarterback that's not playing is a freshman as well.
Yes, and he played against Abernathy last week and threw for over 290 yards.
So here you go, 1st and 10 for the Steers. Ball's on the 33. And Miller's going to keep it and run to the left, finds a hole and more. He's real close to another 1st down. I think he got it.
I believe so, as he's brought down from behind by Jacob Price.
He's going to be short a little bit less than a yard, so 2nd down and 1. 6:32, 2nd quarter. Post defense having a little bit of trouble adjusting to the Steers offense. Still got plenty of game left. Down by 7 points. Hopefully Post gets a stop them here. Get that momentum back. Coy Miller in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Run pass option. Finds a receiver on the cross route. Inside the 10 to the 6. That is number 12 once again. What a catch.
Yeah,
Andre Pullen.
Yeah, he got behind Aiden Rodriguez. And just enough time was there for Miller to throw the ball down the field to him.
All right, so it's 1st and goal now from the 5 for the Steers, who already have a 7-point lead. Post Car Wash 2nd quarter. We got 5 minutes and 44 seconds to go. So the quarterback Miller keeps it, goes towards the end zone, brought down at the 1.
Brought down from behind by Vicente Hernandez and Luca Perez.
So Post, it'd be nice to have a goal line stand right here. You don't see those very much too often.
Coach Patterson's opting to bring in the beef. In comes Jonah Pequeño.
Yeah, down here on the 1, or down here inside the 5, gonna have to do that because they're gonna most likely run it.
2nd down, goal from the 1 yard line. One receiver right, everybody else is up on the line. 2 in the backfield with the quarterback. And hand off to number 8, and he stopped on second down. Loses 1, maybe 2 yards.
Right in the vicinity of it, that was Jonah Pequeno that clogged the hole, and Adon Gonzalez brings him down.
Bo reads the ball carry. He gets stopped.
Sebastian Martinez now checks into the game in for Jacob Price.
So they move the ball almost back to the 3-yard line, so a loss of yardage on the carry.
A stand of any kind would be big right here.
A little more enthusiasm from the small crowd from Post. Here we go. All right, so you got one receiver right this time. Almost everybody's on the line blocking. Hand off to the running back. Bo Reed once again is short to the 1.
Met at the middle of the line of scrimmage by Colton Hawkins and Vicente Hernandez. It brings up a big 3rd down. You can almost imagine that if Post stops them, they're going to go for it.
It's 4th down.
Oh, 4th down, okay.
4th and goal from the 1. And we lost a play just like we did last game. Remember that?
No, it's 4th down. I got it. It's 4th down.
I got
you
lost.
got it. They got it. We're in good shape.
I got lost on that one.
That's all right. So we got a big stop here for the Antelopes. Bring in the beef. And they're going to line everybody up. They're going to try to run it outside this time.
I'd watch the pull. The quarterback. I'd watch the quarterback pulling it and going right.
Flag. Timeout.
Timeout, Farwell.
Farwell calls a timeout with 3:27 to go. It is 4th and goal from the 1. They got a 7-point lead. Post has got to hold them here. Second quarter is brought to you by Post Car Wash. Back in a moment.
If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Wake up with a sausage McMuffin with egg. Get 2 for just $6 and pair them with a caramel frappe.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
No matter the time of day, you'll find something just for you at Bill Cohen's McDonald's. Breakfast with an Egg McMuffin, lunch or dinner with a Big Mac or Quarter Pounder and fries, a quick snack of fresh bakery items, or just a cup of coffee. Bill Cohen's McDonald's. I'm loving it.
All right. Who called the timeout?
Farwell.
Farwell with the timeout. Trying to think it over. They got 4th and goal from the 1-yard line. Post got a special defensive play called up, I'm sure, too. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. That's the best play you can do, right?
It'd be a huge stop here for the Ball Gold.
It's just could be a momentum changer.
3 minutes, 27 seconds to go in the second quarter. Here we go. Quarterback Coy Miller in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers right. The tight end as well. The 2 receivers come in to block now.
They jumped.
Flag is thrown. 5-yard penalty coming up. All right, 4th down at goal from the 6 now.
So now they're changing personnel as the middle of the line of scrimmage jumped. Out comes Jonah. Out comes Jonah. In comes Raiden Osborne.
A little difference in meat there, right? What are we looking at?
Just a tiny bit of difference in size.
120 pounds compared to 285.
Well, they're going lighter now. The steers are, so they're trying to see trying to match personnel for personnel. Antelopes need the answers. This is one of those that you could drastically shift the momentum of the ball game here.
4th and goal from the 6. Snap to Miller. Looks to pass down the middle. It's either incomplete or it's incomplete. Right? Yes, it is.
Incomplete.
Turnover on downs. Post gets the ball back. There's your momentum. And there's not a flag, right?
Who broke that up, Russ?
I'm watching that back. We got a little bit of a delay for an instant replay here.
All right, so Post Bowl goal. Antelopes a goal line stand from the 1, then the 6 on the last play of the attempt. So Post gets back. Got to get back in this game with 3 minutes, 2:59 to go exactly in the second quarter. Brought to you by Post Car Wash.
Adon Gonzalez gets a hand in there to break up the pass.
All right, so here you go. It's handoff to
Brandon Curtis.
Brandon. Who else would that be, right? Gets past the line of scrimmage, picks up, man, almost 8. 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Brought down by I believe it's number 9, Valle again, or 8 or 9. I think that's 8, Bo Reed out there. That's what that looks like to me. Coach Wright's taking his time. 2:34 remaining here in the second quarter.
Remember, we'll have
Post-car wash.
We'll have the 2-minute warning.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You're now warned. There's a handoff. Curtis, he
looks like he stumbled.
Missteps. He stumbled. Yeah, there you go, in the backfield. So he's going to get caught for a loss.
He's tackled from behind by number 5, Tack Miller. Sorry, 75, Joel Chavez.
All right, Luca Perez coming in to do the running chores now, as he did against Slayton, and a great job he did. One of the
2-minute warning.
2-minute warning. So this is another timeout. You can go to the restroom or get something to eat. We're going to take a break here on Post Sports Radio. We are in the second quarter. My scoreboard does not say that. I'll fix that in the meantime. I'll be right back.
Winco 2 is your compressed gas and cryo powerhouse. We strive to provide excellent cryogenic and gas storage products, service, and support to any and all industries ranging from chemical to agriculture and beyond. Built upon trust and integrity, Winco 2 is here to serve. Satisfaction guaranteed. Visit us online at winco2.com. That's winco, the number 2.com, or give us a call, 806-629-4458.
Back live from Farwell, Stevens Stadium in Farwell, Texas, home of the Steers.
There you go.
What you got, right?
3rd and 3 here, 3rd and 4.
Steers are wearing, we call that more of a navy blue. No, it's not a navy blue.
Maybe like a royal blue.
Royal blue shirts, white bottoms, post all white except for the black caps. And here we go on 3rd and 3. Handoff to Luca Perez. Got himself a Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler first down. It takes about 5 of those Steers to bring him down.
Momentum will start from behind. My number 23, Dylan Black. As out comes tight end Daniel Carroll, and in comes slot receiver Max Cole.
So minute 52 to go. Clock stopped as they move the chains, right?
Clock stops for just momentarily just to get the chain set.
To start again, we're down to 1:45. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Antelopes. So just less than almost a minute and a half to score another TD. Oh, a fumble on the floor.
We got it back.
Luca Perez recovers it.
So 2nd down, a loss of about 2 on that fumble. So 2nd and 12.
The snap looked a little bit high, and Segura was unable to handle it. Good awareness by Luca just to fall on it.
We got Sebastian Martinez filling in at center, doing a great job.
That puts the ball back at the 21.
Ball's at the 21, yes. So 2nd and 11. Antelopes with the ball. Back to pass Segura. Going deep on the left side. Too far for Ramos. Sean Ramos, the intended receiver.
Yeah, just that ball was just hung in the air. There wasn't a breeze, so it just was just able to catch whatever kind of air it could find, and it just hung in the air.
What's impressive is Sean Ramos outran number 12, Andre Pullen. Pullen is shown to have a lot of speed and size as well, playing out there on the corner.
Well, hey, Sean is not slow. He's a state track meet competitor in the 200-meter dash.
Exactly.
So he's got wheels of his own.
All right, so that brings up 3rd and at least 11. Rolling right, Segura looking to pass. Going to be thrown out of bounds. The intended receiver,
Max.
Our head trainer, Adam Cruz. So 4th down coming up. Post is going to go for. You got a minute 4, but you got to get a 1st down here.
No, it's 4th down. We got to punt it.
You got to
punt it. Can't turn the ball over here.
No, your defense has been playing pretty solid up to this point. They just got some momentum going their way on that goal line stand. Might as well give the ball back to them.
Luca Perez in the punt, standing at the 10, gets a nice snap. Punt is up. Caught at about the 46, or 44 rather. Number 5 with the catch. Turns it up in post territory. Past the 30. He's getting pushed close to the 25-yard line.
That was a line drive punt. Well, first off, he was tackled from behind eventually by number 24, Colton Hawkins. But that was a line drive kick from Luca, and that punt did not allow the coverage team to get down there and get set to contain the returner. So now Farwell starts deep inside Antelope territory.
Tack Miller with the return all the way to the post, 26 on the right hash mark. 13-6, Carson Construction score. About to finish up this second quarter. And now Steers threatening the score again here at the end of the second. Bubble screen on the left side. Good blocking out front. And number 0 almost with the catch and run.
Tripped up by Colton Hawkins. As I think we're going to take a timeout. Post, no, Farwell is again.
Yeah, Farwell's trying to save some clock.
Okay. Let's just leave it right here for now, guys.
Yeah, timeout's taken with 41 seconds left here to go in the post-car wash second quarter.
All right, ball still, or move to the what? Looks like 13?
No.
No.
17.
17, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I see.
Yeah, 17-yard line.
Maybe 8, yeah.
So now on these little screen plays, I don't know if y'all are seeing the same thing I'm seeing, but on these screen plays that Farwell's going now, they're turning those de facto screens into quasi-pick plays as you've got guys blocking immediately downfield as soon as the ball is gone.
Yeah, it's legal as long as the ball is thrown behind the line of scrimmage. You can block and before the ball is caught.
All right, quarterback number 2, Coy Miller. 3 receivers, 2 on the right, 2 on the left. Stays in the pocket, throws it up on the right side, up for grabs. It's intercepted.
Aiden Osborne.
Aiden Rodriguez.
Aiden
Rodriguez with a pick for the Bold Gold Antelopes.
The pressure came from the backside as Coy Miller got hit hard by Luca.
As far as I know, it's Aiden's first interception of the season. Good timing, Aiden. Get the ball back for the team with just 33 seconds to go in the second quarter.
So there we go now with 33 seconds left. We need to answer because we do get the ball to start the second half. So if you can find a way to get a jump on that, this would be big.
Curtis with the handoff, comes outside, finds the edge, gets a block outside. Going to run out of bounds, stop the clock. Nice run by Randy Curtis. Clock stops at 27 seconds.
Pushed out of bounds for number 14, Ruben Molina.
All right, clock stops at 27 and move the ball for a first down. That's a Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler first down, by the way. 1st and 10 for the Antelopes.
Got 27 seconds, 4 plays here.
Back to pass. Segura goes right now, looking for another receiver. Does, thrown up for grabs, and it's caught. Nice catch and out of bounds is number 2, Draven Gonzalez with a great game today.
Max Cole signaled like he was open, but Draven came from the middle of the field to circle back and come back and help out his quarterback.
Wow, nice play by the quarterback, Segura, to find that second or third receiver. All right, so 1st and 10. First down brought to you by Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler from the 44. A slant route. Oh, almost tip play for the Antelopes. Unintended at that, but it almost worked. That was intended for Max Cole.
Josh had to get rid of that ball quicker than what he needed to. The what's his name? Yeah, Coach Shelton and defensive coordinator Johnny Mino decided to bring their linebackers stacked behind their ends. So
two plays guaranteed here. So
16 seconds from the post 44-yard line. 2nd down and 10. Back to pass, Segura. Gets a blitz, a screen play. It's going to be caught. It's Ramos with a catch up the middle. Do we have a timeout?
Yeah.
We do.
We do now. Coach Wright with the timeout.
All right, timeout stops the clock at 8 seconds. Actually, the movement of the chains did. Coach Wright calls a timeout to think about it. So I'm going to take a quick break here and be right back with the final 8 seconds of the second quarter, brought to you by Post Car Wash. It's 13-6 Steers.
This message is brought to you by Judge Lee and Martian Norman.
In celebration of 100 years of service, the Post Rotary Club is proud to construct a tall, beautiful 4-sided traditional clock in the median of East Main Street. It'll be surrounded with landscaping and 4 limestone benches engraved with the names of legacy families and other sponsors like you. If you are interested in supporting this project, or being a part of the Rotary celebration on October 4th, contact Susan at 806-778-5034.
All right, Bold Gold Antelopes trying to score before they go into the that place where they hang out. Locker room. Yeah. That's coming up in 8 seconds. But they got the ball. The clock stopped. They're going to timeout. The ball at the 43-yard line in Steer territory. 1 play left with 8 seconds.
Okay, we got
maybe 2.
We got quads on the right here, Jim.
Quads?
Yep.
All right, 4 receivers. This is one of your Hail Mary type pass coming up. Segura's back to pass. Got some time. He throws it down the middle. It's going to be almost picked off.
2 seconds on the clock. One more play.
Got one more play for the Antelopes.
Yeah, you were bailed out on that drop. Josh, I think, might have been able to gain something with his legs, but he decided to throw the ball.
Well, they had 6 guys back deep, and we had, three receivers at that time down there.
You can't take off and run there, because if you take off and run, that's the end of the half, and you're not going to score there.
Well, we do have one timeout though.
Yeah.
All right, still at the 43. Second down and 10, but this is going to be the last play of quarter number 2 going into halftime. Segura back to pass for the Antelopes. Finds a receiver down the middle. It's caught. And then dropped. I think it's going to be ruled incomplete instead of a fumble.
We're going to halftime.
And that's going to take us to half. So an exciting first half. 13-6. The Steers in Farwell lead this game. That's your Carson Construction score. And the Bold Gold Antelopes got to come back here in the second half, which they did last week. So we know it's possible. So we'll take a break, come back with the halftime show here on Post Sports Radio, home of the Bold Gold. And we thank Post Car Wash for bringing us the second quarter.
This message is a courtesy of Harp Girls Holding.
Texas 4-H is a club for kids and teenagers ages 5 to 18, and it's big. It's the largest youth development program in Texas. 4-H is for kids with animals and so much more, like shooting sports, food science, healthy living, fashion, and photography. Contact the Garza County Extension Office to sign up by calling 806-495-4400 or visit 4honline.com.
This message is a courtesy of Harp Girls Holding.
On the road or on the go, make Swift Stop your first stop. Located at 124 North Broadway in Post, we strive to make Swift Stop the cleanest and friendliest store around. Whether you pull into our convenient drive-thru or pop inside, you can grab breakfast burritos made with scratched tortillas to fried pies prepared fresh daily to any of the wide variety of snacks and beverages we provide. We have exactly what you need to get you revved up for the miles ahead. We are West Texas owned and we are West Texas proud. So make your next stop a Swift Stop.
Winco 2 is your compressed gas and cryo powerhouse. We strive to provide excellent cryogenic and gas storage products, service, and support to any and all industries ranging from chemical to agriculture and beyond. Unbound by location, we provide nationwide solutions from sea to shining sea and have done so for over 25 years. Built upon trust and integrity, Winco 2 is here to serve. Satisfaction guaranteed. Visit us online at winco2.com. That's winco, the number 2.com, or give us a call, 806-629-4458.
Welcome back to Post High School Football on postsportsradio.com. Corporate sponsor for the 2025 season is McDonald's. I'm loving it. This broadcast is made possible by D&D Winco 2, Post Family Dentistry, Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, KSSL Radio, the Post Dispatch, Pocalambro, Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler, George's Family Restaurant, Carson Construction, Post Car Wash, Harp Girls Holding, Holly's Drive-In, Post Independent School District, RRC Wholesale, XL Energy, Swift Stop Convenience Stores, Happy State Bank, Post Plumbing, Heating, and Air, Jackson Brothers Meats, Sonic. And now, here's a D&D Winco 2 halftime report on postsportsradio.com. All right, we're back at halftime. The Pride of Post band on the field facing the home team. The home crowd over there is at Farwell. And a score here is 13-6. The Steers lead over the Antelopes. And we'll check the other scores from around the area. Here's Russ Morris.
Well, taking a look, starting off with the scores in our district first. New Home up on Roscoe with 2 minutes left to go in the first half, 24-0. Now remember, Roscoe upset New Home last year, 24-21. However, that game was over in Roscoe. Abernathy up on the Freona Chieftains, 21-7. Olton up on Vega, 42-0. Hell Center up on Floydada 20-0. And New Deal down to Lubbock Christian 14-0. That's surprisingly close. And I'm going to take a peek at District 1, and I'm bringing that up because that's who we can go ahead and start taking a gander over that way, because we're fixing to start the push for playoffs, and that's who our district will meet in the first and possibly third rounds of the playoffs. So with that in mind, West Texas Stinnett up 22-0 over Amarillo River Road. Game went at half. Wheeler up on Sanford Fritch 18-0. That's at half. Spearman up on the Shamrock Irish 54-6 with 8:35 in the first half. Panhandle up on Wellington 21-0. If Panhandle holds off, this is only their third. That'll be their third ever victory over the Wellington Skyrockets. This is who Dave Campbell had as one of their top 10 games of the week. Wellington is a state power in 2A Division II, and they've won. They lead the series all time against Panhandle 11-2. The 2 wins against Panhandle were the last 2 seasons. And then lastly, Canadian up on Sunray 48-6 with 3:11 left to go in the first half. Amarillo Highland Park down to the Dimmitt Bobcats 28-14.
I think Canadian was like a 70-point favorite, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. So it looks like it may turn out to be that way. Thank you, Russ Morris. Carter Petty standing by. We'll look at the statistics from this first half, which put out a score of 13-6 in favor of the Steers of Farwell. That's your Carson Construction score. D&D Winco 2 halftime show right here on Post Sports Radio. We'll be right back.
In Texas, Fridays are known for one thing: football. High school football just seems to bring people together. That's why McDonald's celebrates that spirit with our $8 hot and spicy McChicken bundle and $10 20-piece Chicken McNuggets bundle. Both include a basket of fries. So hang out at McDonald's and start a new tradition. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer.
We play the greatest country music ever recorded. Tune in anytime and anywhere to KSSL 107.3, 94.1, KSSLFM.com, and on our free mobile app. All your favorites are here.
Hi, I'm Alan Jackson.
Hi, this is Mark Chestnut.
Hi, I'm Clint Black.
We've got them all.
Hi, this is Ronnie Millsap.
Hi, this is Patty Loveless.
Hi, everybody, this is Garth Brooks.
Hey, this is George Strait.
I've been listening to this radio station forever.
Proud supporters of high school sports. We are KSSL.
Hey, I want to do something to help Post and Garza County. Have any ideas?
Well, I remember at one of the football games, the endowment group gave away a lot of money to local charity groups.
What's an endowment?
From what I know, it's a permanent pile of money that keeps growing interest. And the endowment group gives away the interest every year.
But I'm not sure that I have enough to give.
Just give what you can. If everyone gave a little, that adds up to a whole lot of money for local nonprofits, which helps us all.
Go to postgarzacountyendowment.org to find out more. postgarzacountyendowment.org. For good, forever.
Whenever those grass fires start, there's no putting them out. We've got 80-mile-an-hour winds there one day. Xcel Energy called around and asked us if it was all right if they turned electricity out, and I was 100% for that.
It's always in the back of our mind that we're doing this for the customer. It's just in our DNA.
Whenever you get burned out, you're burning out your livelihood. Those old winds, you just never can expect when they're going to happen. We just got to be prepared for it, and I think, man, they work good with us. We just got a good relationship with them.
All right, we're back live from Stevensfield, Farwell, Texas, home of the Steers. They lead 13-6 at halftime. Carson Construction score. Jim Plummer here with Russ Morris and Carter Petty. Carter has the team stats. Carter?
Well, real quick, I want to point out the Pride of Post band as they're performing right now. Let's get into the team stats. We'll start with Farwell. They have 12 first downs on the night. Been really good rushing and passing the ball. They have 67 yards rushing tonight on 22 attempts, 181 through the air. Number 2, the backup quarterback, I guess, Coy Miller, he's come in tonight and put on a show. He has 181 yards passing, 1 interception on the night for the Steers. They're averaging 6.9 yards per play. They have 2 penalties for 15 yards. And their time of possession, this is where the game, it's a huge difference. The Steers have had the ball for 17 minutes to our 5 minutes. It's
out of 24 minutes in the first half, huh?
Yeah, and then you got some time where nobody has the ball on kickoffs and stuff like that. But, yeah, so Farwell is just
possession.
They're just possessing the ball. Now we look at the Antelopes. They have 8 first downs, 100 yards on the ground on 12 carries, 46 yards in the air. Struggled a little bit through the air, but a lot of that was just trying to score late with not very much time on the clock. They're averaging 7 yards per play, so both teams averaging about the same yards per play, but both teams struggling to punch it into the end zone. Antelopes have 1 penalty for 10 yards, and they have no turnovers on the night, but they've only had the ball for 5 minutes. So the defense is having to be out there a lot longer. Makes it tough on your defense to be fresh.
Hope to see that swap here in the second half coming up in about 11 minutes. Halftime score 13-6. Steers of Farwell, the home team, leading. And we'll take another break and come back with the individual stats here on Post Sports Radio. It is the D&D Winco 2 halftime program. The community of Post continues to be committed to the Post Antelopes, just as Happy State Bank is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Post Antelopes, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Happy State Bank is here for all your life's moments. Let us be your partner at Happy State Bank. Visit us in person or at happybank.com.
Happy State Bank, a division of Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you looking to do some work around the house and would like to hire a contractor who does every part of the job? Then give Carson Construction a call at 806-626-3811. Greg Carson and his crew have over 40 years of combined experience and can do new construction, remodeling, and concrete work. Plan now for your spring and summer projects and call the guys who pride themselves on their work. 806-626-3811. Carson Construction, building a lasting relationship with each customer. Call 806-626-3811.
Trey Payne and his team at Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler are available for all of your legal needs. With offices in Post, Lubbock, Hereford, and Clovis, New Mexico, the team is ready to offer legal solutions in personal injury, family law, criminal law, real estate, and estate planning. Give them a call at 806-368-8712. Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler Law Firm. Call 806-368-8712.
Winco 2 is your compressed gas and cryo powerhouse. We strive to provide excellent cryogenic and gas storage products, service, and support to any and all industries ranging from chemical to agriculture and beyond. Built upon trust and integrity, Winco 2 is here to serve. Satisfaction guaranteed. Visit us online at winco2.com. That's winco, the number 2.com, or give us a call 806-629-4458.
All right, we're back live from Farwell, Texas, almost in New Mexico. Right behind the bleachers here is New Mexico, if y'all didn't notice. What a strange, some of our clocks on our phones switched over to Mountain Time, and a couple others just stayed on Texas Time, or what we call that Texas Time, don't we? Well, it's 8:40 left in the halftime. Post trails this game 13-6 against Farwell. Carter Petty here to do with the individual stats. Things are looking good on both teams, aren't they?
Yes, both teams putting up some stats early in this game. We'll start with the home team, the Farwell Steers. On the ground, the leading rusher tonight for the Steers is number 2, Coy Miller. He has 13 rushes for 44 yards and a touchdown. He is the quarterback tonight, filling in for number 1, Colson Allen, or Allen Colson. We don't know which one's his first name, which one's his last name. But number 2 is doing a great job tonight filling in. Miller in the air tonight is 9 for 13, 181 yards and 1 touchdown. Very efficient night for him so far. His leading receiver and favorite target so far tonight has been number 12. Who is 12? That's Andre Poland. He has 3 receptions for 64 yards with a long of 33. On the defensive side of the ball, the leading tackler for the Steers is number 9. That is Franklin Bial. Now we look at the Antelopes individual stats. Your leading rusher tonight for the Antelopes is number 5, Brandon Curtis. He has 9 rushes for 59 yards with a long of 15. In the air tonight, Josh Segura is 3 for 9 for 46 yards and 1 touchdown. His completion percentage is a little bit better than that. He was just trying to hurry and score a touchdown with little time left. Just had a couple incompletions there late in the half. On the defensive side of the ball for the Antelopes so far tonight, your leading tackler is Daniel Carroll with 7 total tackles, 5 solo. So doing a great job tonight is Daniel Carroll. we'll see if the Antelopes can bounce back in the second half, as your Carson Construction score is 6-13. The Steers lead after the first half.
All right, Carter, thank you very much. We have a little bit of an interview with Coach Wright dealing with our good friend Joe Giddens. We'll listen to that and watch it as well in just a little bit here on the D&D Winco 2 halftime show in just a moment.
Here at the Post Area Chamber of Commerce, we are more than events. Yes, we love a good ribbon cutting or holiday market, but the Chamber's real purpose is deeper than that. We exist to advocate for local businesses, agriculture, and tourism. We connect people, promote growth, and keep Post moving forward together. That's why we're here. That's why we work.
The Post-Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post-Dispatch. Community news at the finest.
Not every pass leads to a touchdown, but every game can be a win with Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post. With high-quality beef and pork cuts of every variety, plus their sausage and world-famous beef jerky, you might have to play some defense around the dinner table. But this football season can be as delicious as it is entertaining. Located at 121 South Avenue H in Post, call today at 806-495-3245 for Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post.
Take a break and let Post Family Cleaners take care of the laundry. Family Cleaners is Post hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main Street in Post. Whether it's dry cleaning, wash and starching, laundry service, or alterations, Post Family Cleaners has you covered. Let Post Family Cleaners make your life a bit easier. Go by 111 West Main Street or call 806-495-0777 to get details. That's 806-495-0777. Post Family Cleaners, your hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main and Post.
This is the 102nd season for Bogo football. The school itself is over 100 years old, and with that, there's been many prominent people and prominent community figures that have come out of that school system. One of them is being recognized at halftime tonight with Joe Giddens. Obviously, the sports complex has been named after him. So what has Joe Giddens meant to you, and what can you say about him?
You know, I go back to my first year here 23 or 4 years ago. I can't remember now how long it's been, but I'll never forget the first Saturday morning of work after our first game at Post. And back in those days, Joe and Jimmy Redmond, a couple other people would bring us breakfast on Saturday mornings. And that first Saturday morning, after we had played, I think we lost that game. I don't remember who we played. But Jimmy and Joe both came in with 2 handfuls of saltine crackers and threw them out on the table and said, "This is what you get when you lose." And, of course, they were joking. They both had prepared a huge breakfast, you know, and brought it in and all that stuff. So Joe Giddens has been one of my best friends and neighbors in Post, Texas for over 20 years, and he means the world to me. He still checks in with me on a weekly basis. I've already been on the phone trying to get a hold of him this morning. To me, Joe represents a pillar of a community that has just stood the test of time and has made a great example for any of the other people that are left around here that would like to fill those shoes. He has been the number one supporter of football from day one since I got here. And even on bad games and you know, tough times and stuff, he was still here, Mr. Positivity, Saturday morning, first thing. And he's just been a blessing to me in this program and this community. And I just can't wait to see him honored at halftime.
In Texas, Fridays are known for one thing: football. High school football just seems to bring people together. That's why McDonald's celebrates that spirit with our $8 hot and spicy McChicken bundle and $10 20-piece Chicken McNuggets bundle. Both include a basket of fries. So hang out at McDonald's and start a new tradition. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer.
Have a great idea for an energy drink, but don't know where to start? At RRC Wholesale, we make it simple. From our chemist creating your perfect formula, to our design team crafting eye-catching labels and retail packaging, we handle it all. As a woman-owned Texas business, we believe in helping brands of every size succeed. With low minimum orders, national and international logistics, and the support to get your drink onto the big box shelves. Ready to launch your brand? Visit rrchwholesale.info or call 806-370-0419 today.
Bold Gold stands for power, grit, hope. It pumps through our veins and lives in our hearts. It's built people, businesses, communities. Those two words are what we Post Texans live for. It's what we at Post Plumbing love. New construction, commercial and residential plumbing and HVAC. Call the R Brothers. Go Bold Gold.
I want to cheese. Skip the drive-thru, drive in, and drive back to a simpler time. Our car hops come to your car to take your order at Holly's Drive-In, 615 South Broadway in Post, featuring old-fashioned burgers, fries, shakes, malts, along with Mexican food, sandwiches, salads, and so much more. And best of all, it's served hot and fresh right to your car. Don't drive by, drive in to Holly's Drive-In, 615 South Broadway in Post. Call ahead at 495-2704 for Holly's Drive-In.
Holly's Drive-In, taking you back to the golden days, one bite at a time. The third quarter of Bold Gold football is presented by Holly's Drive-In.
All right, ready for the second half kickoff. Jim Plummer here with Carter Petty, Russ Morris, Mike Travis, Post Sports Radio, live and free on YouTube. Post trails 13-6. You get the ball first here to start off the third, though. Play back to receive, Randy Curtis. He's going to get the catch. He uprights about the 25, tries to get outside, breaks the tackle, runs over one of his blockers. He's brought down to the 35-36.
Talk about the kicker, Daniel Silva.
All right, so here we go. Knock off a few seconds on that clock, 11:51 to go in the third. Once again, brought to you by Holly's Drive-In. Scoreboard looks good, 13-6, except for the score. Third quarter, we're up there.
Except for the score.
All right, so here we go. You got your quarterback, 14, Josh Segura, Phil N. Jr. Two receivers on each side. Curtis in the backfield. He's going to get the call, goes right, and is stopped immediately. Wow.
Number 78, Nate Garcia.
Loss of about 3.
And they're on the tackle. He just blows through Olegario Gomez and winds up making the play. He just won that mano-a-mano.
Ball's back to the 33-yard line from the 36, so it's going to be second down and 13. Clock ticking down, 11:20 in the second, or third rather. Josh Segura, shotgun, two receivers on each side. In the backfield, Luca Perez. Back to passes, Segura finds a receiver on the right side, and it's caught. Guess who? Number 2, Draven Gonzalez.
Wound up pushed and tackled, eventually out of bounds by number 12, Andre Pullen.
Draven, a nice big target over there for the quarterback, Segura.
Got to keep finding him if you're the Antelopes.
That's right. Has your Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler first down for the Antelopes. How many yards does Draven have receiving?
So far tonight, he has 47 yards on 3 receptions.
First attempt for the Antelopes from their own 47. Oh, a busted play. Is going to take Josh down to the green.
Handoff went the wrong. Somebody misread the play. Either Josh handed the ball up the wrong way or Luca ran the wrong way.
Luckily, they're going to say Josh was down. The ball did come out. They're going to say he's down, luckily.
Okay, ball back to the 42. Loss of about 6, maybe 7. They're saying, let's say 5. It's second and 15 on the clock.
Well, on top of all of that, that's a part of being a good teammate because miscommunications like that, that's a good way to get your quarterback killed.
Everybody's okay out there, from what we can tell. Josh Segura comes to the sideline to get the play from Coach Wright. Back in the huddle. In a rush now, 3 seconds on the play clock. Here's a snap just in time. Handoff at Curtis. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Maybe loses 2. Back to the 40. They're going to say the 41.
Number 65, Johan Neufeld, in there on the tackle.
So loss of 1 on carry for Curtis. Curtis having trouble finding the hole in this second half so far.
Well, so far, after that first down, Jim, the Steer defensive line looks a little bit more energized than the Bogold offensive line at this point.
All right, so we got the long third down coming up, 3rd and 17 for the Antelopes. Back to pass. Segura rolling right, finds a receiver, caught.
Daniel Young.
The man of the hour last week, Daniel Young with the catch, and runs for about 2 or 3 yards close to midfield.
Tackled out of bounds with number 9, Franklin Valle, as Young is able to get it all the way down to the 49-yard line past the original line of scrimmage, but Coach Wright's going to elect to punt.
9 minutes, 15 seconds to go in this third quarter. Brought to you by Holly's Drive-In. Post trying to get back on the board. It's been since the first quarter since we crossed that goal line.
Yep.
And need to do it again here in the third, but this time we're going to have to punt. Luca Perez back close to the 40-yard line. I believe that's Tack Miller back to receive. Fake play. It's going to be not going to work this time.
Oh, it was snapped to Adon Gonzalez on the little misdirection, and they read that like a hawk and just had that scouted from the very beginning. Adon wasn't able to gain anything on that and gets tackled for a loss.
All right, so not a good play for the Antelopes. They're going to give it up on downs and give the Steers great territory or position here in the post territory, 45-yard line, 1st and 10.
Carter, that was Bo Reed who made the tackle at the 45-yard line.
All right, from the 45, right hash mark. 2 receivers left, 1 on the right. Handoff to Bo Reed. No, it's a fake handoff. Oh, incomplete pass to number 0, Javier Almos.
Good coverage by Alec Garcia.
He made his presence felt there.
Good pass rush also by the Bogold defense as well.
All right, it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Steers.
This is how the Bogold are going to have to answer, Jim. It's going to have to be consistent pass rush from the Bogold front.
Corey Miller, the quarterback, sent it to 50. Play action, almost intercepted.
Rayton Osborne was there.
It just bounces off of his knee.
Intended receiver number 14 would be Ruben Molina.
Jacob Price checks in for Vicente Hernandez.
See, Rayton, I don't think has a pick yet this year. Almost had one there.
Big third down. This is a third down that Post desperately needs to answer with after that stand that Farwell showed earlier.
All right, so you got Coy Miller in the backfield as the quarterback. Along with him, I guess his brother Tack, number 5. Back to pass, Miller. Looks, pumps, throws up the middle. Oh, and there's not going to be a flag? No way. Everybody's going for the ball. Clean play.
The back judge signals it was uncatchable, so
okay.
No flag.
And yes, it was uncatchable. And the fact that both players were going for the ball.
Yep, it was uncatchable.
Both players are going for the ball, and the ball was thrown at least 10 to 15 yards behind the said target.
All right, 4th down and 10.
Looking like they're going to punt here.
Watch out for the fake.
If I were them, I'd just punt it.
Draven Gonzalez back to receive for the Antelopes. Who's punt, guys? You see that number?
I believe it looks like number 6, maybe. Yep.
Oh, a nice punt. It's going to take a Steers roll inside the 5-yard line of Post all the way down to the 1, and that's where it's down by. Russ, you see that? Was it 2?
It was 2. Yeah, the quarterback, Coy Miller.
Coy Miller downs it at the 1-yard line. So Post has got to go 99 yards for their next TD. And anything is possible in the game of football, especially with the Bold Gold Antelopes. 13-6, Post down by 7. Got to go, I said, 99 yards to get it. And we'll see what happens here.
You would like to try to fair catch that one so you can kind of help yourself out here, but now just got to drive the length of the field.
Yeah.
All right, from the left hash mark, snap to Segura in the backfield. It's going to be Curtis with the call, picks up a couple yards, and he gets a little help from his friends and goes a couple more.
So he comes up from the bottom of the pile. It's going to be number 9, Franklin Valle, in there on the tackle.
Randy Curtis in the backfield for the Antelopes. Everybody except for the linemen are standing in the end zone.
Where do they spot it? Like the 3? I can't see the ball.
Yes, at the 3.
Saying 3, yeah. All right, so 2nd down and 8 for the Antelopes. Snap to Segura. Could be Reed with a carry. Stiff arms his way for a couple yards. Breaks the tackle. Still on his feet past the 10.
Curtis is a yard. No, he gets a Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler first down.
All right, way to go. It's Mr. Curtis racking up the yards again.
This is brought down by Valle once again.
Brandon's got 143 yards a game. Once again, 3rd leading rusher in the Lubbock area. Looking to do the same tonight. So we got 1st and 10 for the Antelopes. Oh, a misplay in the backfield. Takes post back past the 5, inside the 5.
Josh was able to recover it and get a hand back on the ball, but he takes a shot by number 20, Kyler McLaren.
All right, 2nd down coming up. As you may have heard on the PA, about 18 yards for the first. They spotted it on the 5-yard line. It's again 2nd down.
Couldn't tell if that was another wobbly snap to Segura or if he just mishandled it.
Go trips to the right here.
The left, actually. Segura rolls and passes an interception. Oh, incomplete. Intended, or not the intended receiver, actually was number 1, Alec Garcia.
Number 7, dropped it.
Joel Wattis tried to intercept it and dropped it. Would have been a pick 6.
Yeah.
3rd and 18 here. When you're back to, it's like got a cramp here for Farwell.
Yeah, it's a cramp. Official timeout.
We can take one.
Take one here, post with their backs against the wall. We got 3rd and 15, or longer than that, isn't it? 3rd and 18 to go for the first down. And we'll take a break here on Post Sports Radio. Home of the Bold Gold. They trail by 7. We'll be back in a moment.
Whenever those grass fires start, there's no putting them out. We've got 80-mile-an-hour winds there one day. XL Energy called around and asked us if it was all right if they turned electricity out, and I was 100% for that.
It's always in the back of our mind that we're doing this for the customer. It's just in our DNA.
Whenever you get burned out, you're burning out your livelihood. Those old winds, you just never can expect when they're going to happen. We just got to be prepared for it, and I think, man, they work good with us. We just got a good relationship with them.
All right, official timeout on the field. We're back from that. Once again, post come with their backs against the wall, the 5-yard line. It's 3rd down and 18. Got to go, 95 yards to get a TD, but what you guys were just talking about, just get some space here so we can get a good punt off if needed. Or a first down would be nice. Segura in the end zone. Screen play. He's going to come over to this side, and it's not going to work for the Antelopes. Loss of a yard.
His forward progress was stymied before the tackle in the end zone.
Right at the line of scrimmage there.
All right, so 4th down coming up. Actually lost 1 yard, so 4th and 18.
Was in there on that tackle was number 14, Ruben Molina, and number 6, Daniel Silva. It's just been little mistakes. That's all it's been. The Antelopes so far tonight, ever since they scored the answer in the first quarter, so far their offense has taken 2 steps forward, but it's been something to drive them 3 steps back, whether it be a mishandled snap or somebody going the wrong way on a handoff.
Luca Perez to punt. Oh, it's going to be a short punt off the side of his foot. Comes over to the post sideline, and they're probably going to mark it close to the 20-yard line. So talk about almost red zone start for the Steers in their next possession.
Yeah, they say it goes right out of bounds at the 22-yard line. It just that particular switching thing just goes from bad to worse. You just need to find a way to
need a stop here That'll give you momentum back.
You need to find it within yourself to answer the body blows that the Steers are giving you.
We stopped them in the first half. Down at the goal line stands, we can do something here as well. So from the 22, hand off to Bo. In the backfield, gains a couple yards. Bo Reed with the carry.
Tripped up by number 11, Adon Gonzalez, and eventually brought down by number 24, Colton Hawkins.
So Reed picks up 2 on the carry, spots the ball in between the hash marks at the 20-yard line.
With 5:16 left to go here in the Hollies third quarter, Jim, at this point, it's a matter of want to. With as much as Farwell's been able to throw at you, you either want to find a way to get back into this game or not. That's plain and simple.
We know Post has the want to. They did it last week, and they can do it again here. Got to have a stop, though. Second down and 8. Coy Miller, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Receivers left, double screen left. Oh, and it's caught. And a good block over there by Javier Almos, who frees his receiver to go for, looks like a first down.
Yeah, as Max Cole winds up bringing him down out of bounds. The corners on the far side of the field all night tonight, they've been playing that screen well. They over jump it, and they get blocked out of the play.
They spot the ball. Was that the 10, 11?
At the 11.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 11 for the Steers. 11 yards away from the goal line. The quarterback keeper going to the left, jumps a tackler. Oh, then he's thrown down.
Jacob Price throws him down with authority.
Got to be careful.
Yeah. You can suplex him, you just can't ragdoll him. As he gets down at the 5-yard line.
Well, Coy Miller gets tackled hard, bounces back up. Second down and about 4 to go for the first. Ball's on the 5. Quarterback Miller throws in the end zone. Wide open receiver, drops it. There's your little momentum, little help. Post has got to regroup and get things together.
He thought about the touchdown before actually catching it.
And who was that? Number 12.
Yeah, that's number 12,
Andre Pullen, who looks like he's got size and speed.
The senior.
He's had multiple drops tonight.
Okay. If you notice, guys, it's a little dark in that corner of the end zone as well. Not to give him any excuses, but the darkest corner that I can see of the 4.
Well, you need to find a way to get an answer of your own right here.
All right, 3rd down, 4 to go for the first. Hand off to the running back, goes for a couple yards. It's all Bo Reed with the carry.
Jacob Price, Alec Garcia, and Daniel Carroll in there on the tackle. Sorry, no, Luca Perez, my bad.
Are they spotting the ball? Where is that? On the 3?
Put the ball on the 3.
So just 4th and goal from the 3. They got to get
2 yards to get the first down.
They got to watch.
Got 3 receivers left, 2 on the right. Nobody
when
in the
they
backfield.
run this, sometimes it's QB draw.
It is.
Coach Patterson gets a timeout off.
Woo! Just in time. So we'll take one here on Post Sports Radio. We'll be back in a moment. The Steers threatening to score again here in the third quarter, brought to you by good folks over at Holly's Drive-In. And the Carson Construction score is 13-6. Back in a moment.
Hey, I want to do something to help Post and Garza County. Have any ideas?
Well, I remember at one of the football games, the endowment group gave away a lot of money to local charity groups.
What's an endowment?
From what I know, it's a permanent pile of money that keeps growing interest. And the endowment group gives away the interest every year.
But I'm not sure that I have enough to give.
Just give what you can. If everyone gave a little, that adds up to a whole lot of money for local nonprofits, which helps us all.
Go to postgarzacountyendowment.org to find out more. postgarzacountyendowment.org. For good, forever.
All right, back after a timeout, and it's going to be 4th down. 2 yards to go for a first. But it is ball on the 3-yard line, 3 yards away from the goal line for the Steers. Nice to have the Pride of Post band to our left in the bleachers with us. All right, here we go, 4th down. Coy Miller, the quarterback, takes a shotgun snap, looking to roll right. He does, throws it up for grabs, and it's caught in the corner of the end zone for a TD. I thought he threw it a little bit too far, but it was right on target. Who caught it?
Number 12.
Number 12, Pullen with the catch. He just dropped one about the same area. This one he catches and adds 7 points to his team scores. We'll do one here on our scoreboard.
6 points.
Sorry, 6 points. Got to get 7 here. We don't necessarily have to. Daniel Silva's going to kick.
Need another block.
Daniel Silva with the kick. The holder, Tack Miller. It's up.
No good.
No good.
Okay.
So they don't get the extra point. So Clarkson Construction score remains at 19-6. Farwell leads here in the third quarter. We got 3 minutes and 28 seconds to go. And we'll take a quick break and come back with more on Post Sports Radio, home of the Bold Gold.
This message is brought to you by Judge Lee and Martian Norman.
In celebration of 100 years of service, the Post Rotary Club is proud to construct a tall, beautiful four-sided traditional clock in the median of East Main Street. It'll be surrounded with landscaping and 4 limestone benches engraved with the names of legacy families and other sponsors like you. If you are interested in supporting this project, or being a part of the Rotary celebration on October 4th, contact Susan at 806-778-5034.
All right, drive summary here. Brought to you by Pocolambro. Carter Petty real quick. Carter, what's the drive summary?
That was a 6-play, 22-yard drive. Took 2 minutes and 8 seconds off the clock, and it ended in a touchdown reception for number 12, Andre Poland, as now it's number 6, Daniel Silva to kick off.
Back to receive for the Antelopes, number 5, Brandon Curtis. He's going to get the ball. No, he's not. At the 10-yard line. Ramos with the run. Still on his feet. 30 to the 35. Knocked out of bounds.
Knocked out of bounds. I'm going to say that was number 40, Manuel Garza, that wound up knocking him out of bounds.
Good little spark of energy for the Antelopes on the kick return by Ramos.
Well, you still got plenty of time. There's 3:21, and remember, we're still in the Hollies third quarter, so you still have plenty of time. I mean, you were in last year 4 or 5 comebacks where you had to pull it out at the very end.
We know how to do it. Let's go Bold Gold. Josh Segura, the quarterback, in the shotgun. You got a running back, 2 of them in the backfield with him. Handoff's going to go to Curtis, coming to the left side, trying to sweep. Gets outside on a stiff arm. Digs the Jags, close to a first down, short of maybe 1 yard.
Yeah, short of a yard as he's pushed out of bounds by number 8, Bo Reed. Randon Curtis made something out of nothing. The play was busted up from the backside of the line of scrimmage, and Randon was just running through arm tackles and poor angles taken by the Steer defense.
Pretty sure we're going to see a little bit different of a formation here. I think we're going to have no. Luca Perez is going to come in. Nope, it's just 2 back. So
you got Luca and you got Curtis. See 2 good running backs in there. It's going to be a sweep right. Luca Perez gets around the edge. He's going to be a Payne Powell to it, and Chandler first down for the Antelopes.
Holding, they're going to call holding on Max Cole on the far side of the field. Right at the 49-yard line, Jim.
I see that flag, don't like it.
That play was perfectly set up, and they called Max. They threw the flag as Max was driving his man to the ground. And it is. The referee gives the signal.
Step it off from the post 49-yard line to the 39. So we're going to do second down over again.
So it goes from. So now it's at the 40. Sorry, it's at the 39-yard line.
So it'll be 2nd and 7 now. Good. That's a new formation. We hadn't seen that tonight.
Yeah, we'll see more of it. Limit the penalties. It's hard to bounce back. But a nice run by Luca Perez nonetheless. He comes out of the game. Josh Segura's got 3 seconds. 2, 1, snap. He gets it off in time. Segura throws, finds a receiver, and it's Ramos. He's open at the 40. Brought down inside the 40, about the 38.
All right, there we go. That's what you need, boys. He's picked up and brought down by number 14, Ruben Molina. That's a great pass by Segura to find Ramos wide open.
Senior receiver Sean Ramos, 120 yards on the season, 80 per game, or I should say 30 per game with 2 TDs.
And he was rolling with Segura just to make sure that he was wide open. He's an excellent route runner.
All right, from the 38, post with the first down, 1st and 10. Hand off to Curtis, on his feet to 35. He is tackled about the 33.
They're going to
get a face mask.
They are. It's going to be on either number 14.
There's that momentum.
It's going to be on either number 14, Ruben Molina, or number 6, Daniel Silva. Both were in on the tackle.
All right, there you go. 15-yard penalty against the Steers.
On the end of the run.
Going to spark, from the end of the run. So from the 33.
No, they marked it from the 34. From the 34. And you are.
See, these guys are stepping it off. That's what you're supposed to do.
And you're deep in, and you're now in the red zone.
Yes.
At the 18. At the 18-yard line.
They put it back on the 19 now, but still in the red zone. So 1st and 10 in the red zone for the Antelopes. 19-yard line. Handoff. Luca Perez bounces off a couple tacklers, spins, gets a little bit more. The bruising running back gets close to the 11-yard line.
Tackle made by number 65, Johan Neufeld.
So Luca does make it to the 11, picks up about 8 on that carry. 2nd down and 2 coming up for the Antelopes.
All right, Jim, your guards on the offensive line, they're coming to life.
2 minutes ago. Should have the break here, right? No,
that's
the half. We got less than 2 minutes left in this third quarter. Handoff to Luca. Picks up a couple yards, probably the first. Let's see if they move the chains, and they will. No.
Nope, it's going to be 3rd and a very short one as he's brought down by number 79, Jorge Lopez.
I'd like to see him measure that one. I thought he got there.
1 minute and 47 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Hey, Jim, with your 2-minute warning, you're actually a quarter ahead.
Yeah. Why not every quarter, right? All right, shotgun formation, 3rd down and really short. 1st down for the Antelopes by Luca Perez. Inside the 5 to about the 2.
Eventually brought down by number 78, Nate Garcia.
All right, Luca takes it to the 2. 1st and goal now for the Antelopes as the clock winds down to 1:25. Woo! Third quarter brought to you by Hollies.
I don't know about you, Jim. I like to see them running behind big old Jonah Pequeno and Olegario Gomez on the right side of the field.
Shotgun snap. Segura hands it off to Luca. Luca spins, gets close to the goal line, maybe picks up 1.
He's brought down by a herd of steers. 78, Nate Garcia, who I saw in there on the tackle. And we're going to take an official timeout as we got a steer down on the field.
All right, we'll take one here on Post Sports Radio. Post threatening to score to get back in this game. They're trailing 19-6. Carson Construction scored with 1 minute left in the Hollies' third quarter. Back in a moment.
Here at the Post Area Chamber of Commerce, we are more than events. Yes, we love a good ribbon cutting or holiday market, but the Chamber's real purpose is deeper than that. We exist to advocate for local businesses, agriculture, and tourism. We connect people, promote growth, and keep Post moving forward together. That's why we're here. That's why we work.
Skip the drive-thru, drive in, and drive back to a simpler time. Our car hops come to your car to take your order at Holly's Drive-In, 615 South Broadway in Post, featuring old-fashioned burgers, fries, shakes, malts, along with Mexican food, sandwiches, salads, and so much more. And best of all, it's served hot and fresh right to your car. Don't drive by, drive in to Holly's Drive-In, 615 South Broadway in Post. Call ahead at 495-2704 for Holly's Drive-In.
Second to goal for the Antelopes, ready to punch it in to get back in this game. Trailing by 13 points. A 2-possession game for the Antelopes. This has to be one of them. Third quarter, 1 minute to go. Waiting for the injured steer to get off the field. And now they will resume play. 2nd down and goal.
All right.
Okay, so
here we
got a tight end and a blocking back in here.
Slant route, caught, touchdown, Bogo. Sean Ramos with the catch.
Beat number 14, Ruben Molina on the line on just a quick crossing route. That's what you desperately needed. Puts the score now to 19-12.
Post missed on their first PAT in the first
Got another
quarter.
injury. Got another injury.
So they're going to try to get a...
Got another injury, Jim.
Okay. We're going to take a break here and come right back here on Post Sports Radio. Don't like to show you the injury stuff. So just bear with us and we'll be right back. Post just scored. Now just down by 7.
Post-Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post-Dispatch, community news at the finest.
All right, back after an official timeout, and Post just scored their second touchdown of the day, making their score now 19-12 as the Carson Construction score. Post trailing, going for the extra point.
2-point try.
Looks like a 2-point try attempt. Yes, indeed. Mason Wright not here to kick for us tonight, so let's go for 2 also since we missed the first extra point in the first quarter. So here you go. Snap to Segura, looking left. He's going to throw to the corner. Max Cole.
In and out of his hands.
In and out of the hands of Max Cole. Had a defender on him. Not sure if the defender got a hand on it, but hey.
The defender got a hand on his arms as he was bringing the catch in. Got his hands in there very late.
All right, we're going to take a break here on Post Sports Radio. We'll be back with the drive summary in just a moment. That's brought to you by Pocalambro.
The community of Post continues to be committed to the Post Antelopes, just as Happy State Bank is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Post Antelopes, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Happy State Bank is here for all your life's moments. Let us be your partner at Happy State Bank. Visit us in person or at happybank.com.
Happy State Bank, a division of Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Our Post just scored to make it a little bit tighter, 19-12. Pocalambro brings us a drive summary with Carter Petty. Sorry.
It was an 8-play, 64-yard drive, took 2:32 off the clock, was capped off by a Sean Ramos touchdown, Nelson Esparza to kick it deep.
It's caught by number 12, pulling at the 15, or 25 rather, takes it to the 37.
Brought down by Cameron Chaka. And they're on the tackle. Now you're asking the Bogle defense to answer once again.
Yeah, got to do it now too, make it a little bit easier in the fourth quarter.
Good field position to start for the Steers.
I noticed that Mason Wright, our regular kicker who's injured tonight, not playing, was out there picking up the tee after the kick. So he's still involved. Way to go, Mason.
Yeah, gotta
see you back in 2 weeks.
Gotta have a stop here if you're the Antelope defense.
All right, ball's at the 44?
39.
39, sorry.
39.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Steers, 39-yard line. Going from left to right, 2 receivers on both sides. Back to pass, quarterback throws, and another nice play. A bubble screen on the right side this time. And the receiver number 12, Pullen, is thrown out of bounds after getting the first.
Well, it was lucky that it was almost a horse collar, but the defender was able to get him wrapped up, pull him back by the jersey. It's going to be a first down at the 49-yard line.
All right.
I think that was either Daniel Young or Alec Garcia that made the tackle.
Alec Garcia.
Yeah, Alec Garcia slung him out. In the backfield, Bo Reed with Coy Miller, the quarterback. He gets a shotgun out, throws left on the screen, and he's tripped up.
Need to see more of that. That's Max Cole out there on an island, bringing him down for a loss.
Javier almost the receiver out there on the left side.
All right, and we're going to take it to the Sonic fourth quarter, guys. This clock is winding down.
Yeah, Max Cole there. You're going to have to be able to make those one-on-one tackles outside the numbers against this offense tonight. It's going to be key in the fourth quarter, Jim.
All right, 19-12. Post scored most recently. Got to score again. We'll be back with the fourth in just a moment.
Where some saw a pickle, we saw a masterpiece.
A Sonic Smasher with Grillo's Pickles and Dilly Ranch, tangy pickle tots, and a Pickle Rita slush with pickle-flavored bubbles. It's called the Big Dill Meal, and it's a work of art. Sonic just made snack time official with $1 Snacky Hour. $1 corn dogs, $1 mozzarella sticks, and $1 soft pretzel twist every day from 2 to 5 p.m. Sonic Snacky Hour. Live free, eat Sonic.
Sonic Drive-In. Enjoy Sonic Drive-In's fresh made-to-order meals. The fourth quarter of Bold Gold football is presented by Sonic, America's Drive-In.
The home team, the Farwell Steers, with the lead and the ball right now in the fourth quarter to start it off. 19-12 is the score. And they got the ball in their own territory. Looks like the 48-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 13, it looks like.
And they're hurting. They're hustling to the line as they have all night long.
Trips to the right side of the field.
One receiver close to us on the left. Miller, the quarterback, ready to take the snap. Shotgun. It's play action. Throwing deep for the intended receiver. Out of the reach to number 14. That's Ruben Molina.
Well, that was great pass rush by the entire Bold Gold front. Able to drive their lineman back and get their hands up in front of Miller's face as he was getting ready to throw. So he didn't know how much air he needed to put underneath that ball to get it to Molina. So good job by the pass rush, forcing a big third down.
All right, third down and about 13 it is. 11:55, fourth quarter. Post is known to come from behind. Hoping for another one here tonight. Beautiful night in Farwell, by the way.
They're going to give me a heart attack one of these days, Russ. All this coming from behind.
Farwell's going to take timeout.
That's why last year after they won, their third come from behind, I call them the cardiac kids.
Yeah.
They definitely are. They were last year and so far this year as well, like last week. So did you guys survive? Well, what was your Saturday morning like after you slept after the Slayton game?
That's
good. Tired?
Pretty good.
Man, I was whooped.
I watched Tech beat Utah, so that was pretty good.
Yeah. It's a great Saturday too, right?
Oh, yeah.
So what's going on with Tech? Oh, they're taking a nap tomorrow, right?
Bye week. Lots of great college football, though.
Oh, yeah.
Huge games.
I think the only school in the state, only two schools in Texas that were playing today were Baylor and TCU. TCU was playing right now, actually, against Arizona State.
Why is college competing with high school?
Well, they play
networks.
Yeah, so because
networks.
Because TCU, Arizona State, if they play tonight, they get to play prime time. So there you go.
Yeah.
I don't blame them. I'd rather be here at a high school football game.
Yeah.
Carter's got a couple screens over here he's watching on the side.
For the Dallas-Fort Worth fans, it's great that it's on the road, though, so they're able to catch some local ball.
Third down, 13 to go for the Steers. Back to pass. Miller rolls left, or right rather, gets rid of it. Up for grabs, incomplete. Clean defense, no flag.
Good coverage by Alec Garcia.
That brings up fourth down and 13 now.
Jacob Price on the far side defensive end, and Colton Hawkins came in from behind to roll Miller out to his right, and Price was there to have excellent outside contain, forces a punt for the Steers.
All right, your punter's number 2, Coy Miller, of course. He's also your quarterback and the leading rusher for the team.
He's in there to punt now. Number 6 is injured, so he had to come in and punt.
So there you go, Mr. Everything. The sophomore quarterback, now punter, takes a snap, gets rid of it. It's going to be a short one off to the side, goes out of bounds, right at the post, 40-yard line.
That snap was a little bit high too, so everything went wrong for Farwell on that entire sequence.
All right, the Bold Gold Antelopes get the ball back on downs. After the punt, they'll take over at their own 40. So 60 yards to go for the next touchdown for the Antelopes. And if that happens, it'll be a really close game, one way or the other.
Got all the time in the world here. You got the whole playbook at your side here.
But you only get 4 plays every 10 yards.
You have 11 minutes to score.
True, yeah. Got to keep moving the ball. Move the ball, possess, let's take care of the clock.
Luca Perez in at quarterback here.
Direct snap to him. You know he's going to run. He comes to the right side, gets a good block. Stiff arm, past the 40. He's going to get about 3 yards to the 43.
So they say he stepped out of bounds at the 43-yard line. as he's wrapped up out of bounds by number 20, Kyler McLaren. As we're having an official timeout to make sure we get the ball spotted correctly.
No, Farwell has a cramp down here on the post sideline.
Oh, I didn't see him. Okay.
I thought they were filling water bottles. I said, why is that a timeout? And there's a guy down there. I'm sorry, folks. We don't need to look at him, though. They can bring in. He doesn't have a chance to come back in now, so they can.
Yeah, he's going to have to check out for play. It's number 14, Ruben
Molina.
He'll have to take one play off since they had to have an official timeout.
Well, why couldn't he stay on this sideline?
Well,
that's kind of a conflict of interest.
Yeah.
So this should be interesting. Coming in for him is going to be number 0, Javier Olmos,
who is a receiver.
But they got him singled up over here, I think, on Draven. That's an interesting decision.
Waiting for the ready for play.
There we go. Whistle blows on the field. Once again, 2nd down and 7 after the Perez run. This one is going to be Curtis. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe one more.
Tackle by number 78, Nate Garcia, and number 20, Kyler McLaren.
3rd down.
Randy Curtis with that carry. 3rd down and long, about 7 to go for the first.
Steer defensive coordinator Johnny Mino, Jim, he is living and dying by sending everybody as soon as he thinks we're going to run the ball.
I'd like to see us find Draven Gonzalez or Sean Ramos here.
Like to see the ball go past the first down mark.
Max Cole in
50-yard line.
In at slot receiver.
All right, Segura is rolling left, stops, throws, finds a receiver, first down and more. That's Sean Ramos once again having the game of his life. Takes it to looks like the 43 is where they're going to spot it. And that is a Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler first down.
This is eventually chased down by number 9, Franklin Valle. How many yards does that make for Draven on the night quarter?
That's Sean, and that is his 4th catch, and now he has 52 yards on the night.
All right, Sean Ramos having a great game for the Antelopes. He's now lined up on the far left side. 2 receivers over there, 2 on the right. Segura back to pass down the middle, finds a receiver, Alec Garcia with the catch. And another Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler first down inside the 20.
Knocked down by number 8, Bo Reed. Good play by Alec to go up there and get it and survive the contact all along for the catch. It's an even better ball by Segura to fit it in that window.
Alec was telling me and Josh and Coach Perez in Algebra 2 that he wanted that go ball out of the slot, and he just got it.
There you go, 3 receivers on the right side. Post 1st and 10 now from the 17-yard line. Oh, a mishandle in the backfield. Recovered by Curtis, I hope. It was. Whew. Lordy, that's scary.
That's the 3rd time tonight that we've fallen on a mishandled exchange.
And we haven't lost it yet, have we?
Nope.
I'm knocking on wood.
That's not good, though. You lose yardage. You lost about 3 on that one. Actually, they're saying 2, so we'll call it 2nd and 12. Post in the Steer territory, 20-yard line. Or is it 22? That's a 20?
That's at the 20.
Ball's on the 20. Okay. All right, it's going to be Luca Perez in the backfield. Josh Segura, the quarterback, takes a snap, looking right, finds a cross receiver. It's a bold goal touchdown. Number 2, Draven Gonzalez.
They haven't been able to stop that all night long in the red zone. No matter what side of the field or how close to the goal line he's on, Draven just beats his man off the line. And extra point pending. Carson Construction scored 19-18.
All right, there we go. 1-point difference. Going for the 1-point conversion to tie this game at 19. It is Nelson Esparza in the kick. Segura holding. Kick is up. Looks good.
No good.
No good. Off to the right.
Right.
My goodness. All right. All right, so we'll take a break here. Post scores to make it interesting. Down by 1 now. 19-18 in the 4th quarter. Brought to you by Sonic with 9 minutes and 13 seconds to go. We'll be back in a moment.
We play the greatest country music ever recorded. Tune in anytime and anywhere to KSSL 107.3, 94.1, KSSLFM.com, and on our free mobile app. All your favorites are here.
Hi, I'm Alan Jackson.
Hi, this is Mark Chestnut.
Hi, I'm Clint Black.
We've got them all.
Hi, this is Ronnie Millsap.
Hi, this is Patty Loveless.
Hi, everybody, this is Garth Brooks.
Hey, this is George Strait.
I've been listening to this radio station forever.
Proud supporters of high school sports. We are KSSL.
Carter Petty standing by with the drive summary after a post just scored again to make this game really interesting.
That was a 6-play, 60-yard drive capped off by Draven Gonzalez. Touchdown. It took 2 minutes and 31 seconds off the clock, bringing your Carson Construction score 18-19. The Steers still lead. Nelson Esparza to kick it deep.
All right, back to receive for the Steers standing at the 20. And it's caught and bobbled by the guy over there, and he's dancing around.
Number 12.
From the 20 to about the 34. 39 rather.
Pullen's brought down by Raiden Osborne on the play.
I think it was Cameron Menchaca.
So Andre Pullen with the return. Menchaca with the tackle?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I saw both of them come off of the pile, and I saw Raiden come off last.
All right, so Pullen takes the ball out to the 40. This is where Post started their drive, going the other direction. Just moments ago, ended with a touchdown. Post needs to have another big defensive stand to keep this game interesting. Clock says 9:09 to go in the fourth. A little confusion by the Steers on offense right now. Corey Miller, the quarterback. 10 seconds on the play clock, they get it off. Quick pitch is incomplete. Maybe a fumble, incomplete.
They rolled incomplete. Pass was thrown forward, even though it was behind the line of scrimmage and went forward.
Javier almost the intended receiver. The thing just bounced to him on one bounce.
Pass rush coming again is what forced that incompletion.
A new coach over there, Derek Shelton, making the spread offense working for him this year. 3 receivers left, 1 on the right. Keeper by the quarterback, Miller. Breaks the tackle, bounces off another one. Trying to go to the right side now. And he's ended up going to be a couple yards.
Calm down.
The fans want a late hit, but it was not late.
Okay.
Good pursue by the backside to contain Miller for only a gain. For only a very minimal gain.
It's about 2 yards. Or maybe 1, actually.
That was Luca that hit him right out of bounds.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's give him a gain of 1.5. 8.5 to go for a first. Third down coming up. Coy Miller, quarterback shotgun. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Got a running back in the backfield with him. He's back to pass. Bubble screen over here on this side. This time it's successful, but not as they've been in the past. Past the 40 to about the 42.
Max Cole brings him down after Adon Gonzalez lays the hit.
Punt
to Tack Miller.
The freshman Tack Miller makes the catch and picks up a yard. 4th down coming up.
Silva back into punt.
Silva number 6. Back to receive. Draven Gonzalez has got 1 return. Punt return for a TD, right?
Yes, he does.
Anything's possible.
That was against 2. Forsander Kermit. Do you know, Jim?
I think it was Forsander.
Yes, it was.
That was correct.
There's the kick, a nice kick. Oh, and a catch by Gonzalez. He gets hit right away.
He got hit late.
But there was no fair catch, so that's good as far as the rules are concerned.
Well, he was a defenseless player, wasn't he? Because he gave himself up in the act of the catch. So I don't know anymore.
All right, so this is it. That's right. Mike Travis on camera said this is it. We got 8:09 left in the fourth. Sonic fourth quarter, by the way. And no discount off your meal at Post Sonic tonight. We'll do that in about 2 weeks.
They're manned up once again. Of course, they've done that all night long.
Ariel back to pass. Josh Segura, whistle blows.
False start.
False start Post, 5-yard penalty. All right, so clock stops due to the penalty at 8:07.
Pushes the ball back to the 21. Antelopes need to answer. At least.
Got to answer.
Yeah, at least the only thing you could take from that procedural penalty is it's just more yards worth of offense.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can maybe possess the ball a little longer if you're looking for a positive.
All right, Josh Segura In the shotgun to his left, running back Randy Curtis. He's going to hand it off to Curtis, go up the middle, spins, breaks the tackle, still on his feet. Going to get a little push from his buddies. Back and forth. The whistle finally blows. And they spotted at the 29, it looks like.
It was wrapped up and stymied by number 50, Yandel
Get that name
Salis.
right.
Salis.
Yandel Salis.
What was his number?
50.
That's a new one.
They put the ball at the, the 38? Or, sorry, 28.
28.
Sorry, guys.
Gets it past the original line of scrimmage.
Second and 8.
Second and 8 for the Antelopes. Quick pitch right, screen button pass. Gonzalez down the sideline. He's on his way. He's at the 40. He's tripped up at the last second at the 40-yard line, but it is going to be a Payne, Powell, Trude, and Chandler first down.
And I mean a touchdown shoestring saving tackle by number 5, Tack Miller. Antelopes answer with a screen of their own. And,
my goodness.
And Draven shows off the speed as to why he's on one of our relays.
All right, so Coach Wright getting things together on the sideline with Josh and Draven. Draven will line up again on the right side, wide out. Ramos on the left side. Max Cole, slot receiver, along with number 1, Alex Garcia. 3 receivers on the left. Handoff Curtis. Bounces right, finds a hole, 30. Gets to the 25, he's down.
That's another touchdown saving tackle by number 5, Tack Miller.
Payne, Powell, Trude, and Chandler first down for the Antelopes. 6 minutes, 56 seconds to go. Post still plenty of time to score.
That was just a simple draw play. They allowed the defensive front. I mean, they saw they were blitzing. It's just a good call by Coach Wright. He saw that they were creeping everybody up. The linemen let them hold on to their block, but they drop it. They come back just a little bit to sell it like it's almost a pass, thus allowing Randon to square it upfield for a first down.
We're down to 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this game. We've got 1st and 10 for the Antelopes from the Steers' 26-yard line. Josh Segura is going to hand it off once again. Curtis goes out right, cuts back, gets close to the 25 with his forward motion before he's thrown back.
It's wrapped up by number 7, Joel Juarez.
Luca Perez coming in for Curtis now. So you see some power running coming up here in just a moment.
Yeah, we're about to go pistol with Daniel Young and Daniel Carroll as the 2 lead blockers, going one direction or the other, I believe.
26-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 for the Antelopes.
Yep.
We're going to move the ball in the right direction.
Pistol right.
Hand off Luca. Pauses blocker. Daniel Young. Young's going to open up a little bit of a hole to the 20. So a gain of about 5.
Tackle from behind by number 65, Johan Neufeld.
So ball's on the 20. Sorry, I said 25. We're at the 20 right now. And we've got 4 to go for a first down. 3rd down coming up. Luca Perez in there, so is Young.
Little slant over the middle.
Hand off, Luca Perez going to find a hole outside right. Gets close to the 15.
Move them, move
That's
the
a
chains.
Payne, Powell, Trude, and Chandler. Bo Gold first down.
Extra effort running by Luca Perez. His momentum actually started in the Slayton game last week, and it's continued to carry over to tonight.
Wow, that was so inspiring last week in the second half. 4 minutes, 55 seconds to go. Post 1st and 10. They get another first down inside, looks like the 5. Ball's on the 14 right now. Back to pass Segura, going into the end zone. Oh, intended for Max Cole, incomplete.
Well, he was hit as he was hit just before he got let go of that ball, and thus overthrowing off target of Max Cole.
Bring back in the Daniels to block.
Daniel Young.
They ran that play last week where they snuck Daniel Young out of the backfield and threw it to him, so a little play action.
Daniel Young's lined up behind the left guard. Handoff's going to be to Luca Perez behind his block. He bounces out left. Gets a few more yards, still on his feet. A Bo Gold touchdown. Any flags?
No flags.
A Bo Gold touchdown.
Extra effort running, and it looks like we're going to go for 2.
As we are sitting right next to the pride of Post State, having a great time here tonight. We tried to get them in the press box, we couldn't, so we came out to them. 4 minutes, 35 seconds when Luca Perez scored that TD. Bounced off a couple would-be tacklers to get across the goal line.
It was only a matter of time before he bustled his way into the end zone tonight.
Scoreboard, Jim.
Post going for 2.
So here we go, pistol formation. Luca Perez in at running back. Snap from Segura, goes to Perez.
Nope, he pulled it.
Oh, he pulled it, and he stopped for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. 2-point try is no good. With 4:35 left to go here in the Sonic fourth quarter, your Carson Construction score. Your Bow Gold Antelopes lead for the first time tonight, 24-19. We'll be back with the Poco Lambro Drive summary for Carson.
Skip the drive-thru, drive in, and drive back to a simpler time. Our car hops come to your car to take your order at Holly's Drive-In, 615 South Broadway in Post, featuring old-fashioned burgers, fries, shakes, malts, along with Mexican food, sandwiches, salads, and so much more. And best of all, it's served hot and fresh right to your car. Don't drive by, drive in to Holly's Drive-In, 615 South Broadway in Post. Call ahead at 495-27.
Thank you, Poco Lambro, bringing us the drive summary. Here's Carter Petty.
Well, give me like 2 seconds here.
I gave you 2 minutes.
Okay, that was a 7-play, 74-yard drive. Took 3:34 off the clock and was capped off by a great rushing touchdown by Luca Perez. That brings your Carson Construction score 24-19 in favor of the Antelopes. Nelson Esparza splits it to the right.
Ooh. Caught by number 21, Eric Carrasco, and he was laid out by I believe that was Alec Garcia that just laid him out. Luckily, the ball did go 10 yards if it wasn't intentional, but it came off with the block wrong, I think. I don't think that was intentional.
Oh, we got 4 minutes and 34 seconds to go. Post has got to stop these guys on defense. Now with just a 5-point lead.
Yeah. Yep. So touchdown puts the Steers in the lead. So gotta have a defensive stop.
All right. Number 2, the quarterback, is hands off to Bo Reed, who's tackled just beyond the line of scrimmage.
By Jacob Price. He's coming alive from the defensive end position.
Actually, Bo Reed picks up 2 yards. 2nd down and 8 coming up. 4:15. Post leads by 5. First lead of the game, by the way.
So here we go.
Corey Miller, the quarterback. Shotgun formation. Running back with the blocker as well.
Pulled it.
Pulls it, keeps it, goes up the middle. Well, he's pretty spiffy with that play. Corey Miller.
I think he's just short of it.
He is, and he is up.
He's short of about 2 feet of the first down. They're going to put it at the 45-yard line.
That was Max Cole and Alec Garcia that wound up bringing him down a yard short of the first down.
So let's bring it up 3rd and less than a yard for the Steers. Post hoping to stop the momentum. 3 minutes, 35 seconds to go in this game. Antelopes lead 24-19. Carson Construction score. There's a snap.
He pulled it.
This time Miller, it doesn't work. He should have given that away to his running back, Bo Reed, but he decided to keep it.
Daniel Carroll, Adon Gonzalez, and Luca Perez were all in there in the backfield.
All right, let's bring up 4th down and 5.
That's a big loss.
And more than likely they're going to go for it being down by 5 points. And they will. Corey Miller, the quarterback. Receiver on both sides. 2 running backs in the backfield. Snap back, rolling right is Miller. Looking to pass, throws. It's open and caught. This will be a first down for the Steers. Past the 40 to about the 38.
And that was Aiden Rodriguez who wound up making the tackle. Just a solid catch for number 12. Andre Poland on the far side of the field.
All right, so Bold Gold got to regroup here, get back in this game.
Puts the ball at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, 38, and Post up by 5, 24-19. Final 4th quarter brought to you by Sonic.
Need to find a way to get the ball back here, boys.
1st and 10 from the 38. Bo Reed gets the handoff, gets to the line of scrimmage, maybe. going to lose a little bit.
Yeah, he goes nowhere. Adon Gonzalez comes up from the bottom of the pile, as does Daniel Carroll. Second time this year I've got their names mixed up as Farwell takes timeout.
Or 2-minute warning, probably.
Yeah.
We'll take the 2-minute warning with 1:58 to go in this game. Post leads by 5, 24-19. We come back. It's going to be second down and 12 for the Steers from the Post 40-yard line. Back in a moment on postsportsradio.com.
On the road or on the go, make Swift Stop your first stop. Located at 124 North Broadway in Post, we strive to make Swift Stop the cleanest and friendliest store around. Whether you pull into our convenient drive-thru or pop inside, you can grab breakfast burritos made with scratch tortillas to fried pies prepared fresh daily to any of the wide variety of snacks and beverages we provide. We have exactly what you need to get you revved up for the miles ahead. We are West Texas owned and we are West Texas proud. So make your next stop a Swift Stop.
All right, back from the timeout. Both Bobo Antelopes going to show up on defense right now. 2 minutes to go in this game. 24-19. They went from a minute 58, then went back to 2 minutes. Did you notice that?
Yes, because
it
should have stopped at 2 minutes. They're just fixing the clock. That's correct.
Steers with the ball. Second down and long. 12 to go for the first from the Post 40-yard line. Miller going to keep it. Throws down the right side, up, and it's caught. What a nice, he dropped the ball.
Incomplete. He did not.
They're going to say he caught it. They're going to say he caught it.
Even though he didn't survive the ground?
He did land.
They
signal catch.
That's just a good catch.
First down for the Steers on a nice catch. Who was that, 14?
12.
That would be Andre Pullen again.
He's had lots of good catches in this second half.
He's got the height and the speed. He's dropped a couple, but he's made a couple big ones too. There was one of them. He's going to line up on the left side, a little discombobulated. Slot receiver on the left now. Quarterback's going to keep it. Flag is thrown at the snap.
I think one of the receivers took off a little bit too early.
Yeah, lots of confusion for the Steers on that play.
It's going to push Farwell back 5 yards.
All right, it happens at 1:48 on the clock. Post gets a little defensive break here. It's still going to be first down, but it'll be 1st and 15 now.
It's going to be
Gonna have to find a way to stop number 12 on that right side over there.
Well, that last big play that he had, it was good coverage by the far cornerback. I think that even Alec helped out, but he stuttered and came back to make a play on that ball out of bounds.
Here we go. 1st and 15, rolling left as Miller throws, incomplete. No flags. Going to bring up second or third down, right?
Third down.
No, remember that was.
Second down.
Still second down.
This is second down.
Second down.
Yeah.
So, now second down and still 15 yards to go for the first.
Yeah, it was first down after the false start. Yeah.
There you go. All right, so 1:43 to go. Post with a 5-point lead. 24-19 is the Carson Construction score. Sonic fourth quarter. Once again, 1:43. And the quarterback's going to run. Oh, looks like a fumble. Oh, I thought I saw a fumble. No fumble. Oh, Wilson gets a few yards, though, or Miller, rather. Gets past the 25.
Back to the original line of scrimmage.
Now it's third down.
As Jacob Price and Alec Garcia come up from the bottom of the pile.
All right, we got third down and 10 to go for the first. The crucial play for both teams. Post and stop it. And the Steers, if they want to win this game, they got to convert.
2 downs.
Rolling left. Miller stops. Throws. Finds the receiver, and it's caught. And inside the 10 is Pop. Guess who?
Max Cole.
Caught by Max Cole and also held down by Alec Garcia.
It's like
defense has got to be ready.
Steers a hurry-up offense right now.
50 seconds and counting.
Ball's at the 8, 1st and goal for the Steers.
Timeout. Looks like Coach Wright's going to take timeout.
All right, guys, we'll take one here on Post Sports Radio. We'll be back in just a moment.
The community of Post continues to be committed to the Post Antelopes, just as Happy State Bank is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Post Antelopes, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Happy State Bank is here for all your life's moments. Let us be your partner at Happy State Bank. Visit us in person or at happybank.com.
Happy State Bank, a division of Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
First and goal from the 8 for the Steers. They come back after a timeout.
They have 2 timeouts left.
We got 45 seconds.
4 plays.
We got 1 timeout. They've got 2 left. Miller, the quarterback, in the shotgun, is going to keep it, roll right, looking to pass, gets rid of it into the end zone.
Oh! No,
flag is thrown. So
that's going to put the ball at the 1 yard line.
Yeah, because the foul's in the end zone.
And that's going to make it, it'll be first and goal.
40 seconds on the clock. And that's where that penalty happened. So they'll move the ball to the 1, you said?
Yeah, yes. I believe so.
Yeah, because it's going to be, because the flag occurred in the end zone.
Okay, never mind. Half the distance to the goal.
Okay, half the distance.
All right, they're going to put it at the 4. We'll take it.
Yeah. We don't know the rules.
They change them every couple of years. That's what gets me.
Yeah.
Well, that's big.
That's real big. So it's first and goal.
The screen out there or the QB draw.
From the 4. Quarterback runs up the middle and scores for the Steers.
It's okay. Hey, we still got 36 seconds. Plenty of time.
It's better to happen quickly than it is to draw it out a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Still got a chance. All right, 36 seconds on the clock. And the Steers take the lead 25-24.
All right, so Farwell's going for 2. They're bunching everybody up to the line of scrimmage.
Miller takes a snap, rolls right, looking to throw. Does. It's batted down. Incomplete.
All right, that's big because it's only a 1-point game.
1 point difference, so a field goal can win this game. So let's take another break here on Post Sports Radio. We are in the Sonic fourth quarter, 36 seconds left. Post trails by 1. Steers just scored to take the lead once again. And we'll be right back. What a game.
Not every pass leads to a touchdown, but every game can be a win with Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post. With high-quality beef and pork cuts of every variety, plus their sausage and world-famous beef jerky, you might have to play some defense around the dinner table. But this football season can be as delicious as it is entertaining. Located at 121 South Avenue H in Post, call today at 806-495-3245 for Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post.
Another drive summary, this time for the Steers, brought to you by Pocolambro. Here's Carter.
10 plays, 54 yards, 4 minutes off the clock. Brings your Carson Construction score 26-25. The Steers lead. Antelopes going to have to strike fast. Field goal does win you the game, but you don't have your usual field goal kicker, so we shall see.
If we do get there, Carter, what is Nelson's range? Where would we need to get the ball to?
I feel like he has a chance from the inside of, I feel like if we get the ball to the 15, there's a chance.
Okay.
Here's the kickoff for the Steers.
Let it go.
And caught.
There we go.
Raven Gonzalez catches it about the 25 to the 35. They were spotted at the 36, it looks like.
Tack Miller on the tackle. So here we go, 31 seconds.
Whoa. Clock stops at 31, that's right. 25-24. Steers up by 1. Post gets the ball back after the Steers touchdown.
Okay, they are playing prevent defense from what I can see.
Very much so. All right, so what Post can do, all you need is a field goal to win. Touchdown will smash it. You got 2 receivers right, 2 on the left. Josh Segura, your quarterback, in the backfield with him. Looks like Randy Curtis. Back to pass. Curtis is open out in the flat. He throws it to the other side. It's Ramos incomplete.
You gotta just drop that one. You can't come down with that. It takes too much time off the clock.
23 seconds. Oh yeah, a good incomplete pass for the Antelopes, if you will. 37-yard line.
Okay, so the Antelopes only have one timeout with 23 seconds on the clock. It's probably going to be touchdown or bust now.
Yeah.
All right, 2nd down and 10. Oh, incomplete. All right, intercepted pass by number 6.
Let him go, let him go, let him go, let him score, let him score. Let him score, Josh. He scored. No, we didn't need that. We needed them to get in the end zone, so he got the ball back.
Well, there's a flag on the play, though. It's going to be right where.
It's on the return, though.
Yeah.
So that was number 6, right? Daniel Silva with the interception. So that kind of wraps things up here. We're still got 9 seconds to go. And Post has got to finish this play. Take it on the chin tonight. Get back, take a week off to get everybody healthy once again and get ready for district play. If you're going to lose a game, it's better to lose before the playoffs.
Yeah, so
for district.
Or district.
Flag occurred at the 15-yard line, and it's going to be.
Steers.
Yeah. So one of our guys got laid out pretty hard on the 15. So what would have been what they thought was going to be the ball down at the 1-yard line, it's going to push Farwell all the way back to the 30.
For the extra point.
No. They never.
Oh, the flag. I'm sorry. They didn't score.
They never said he got in.
All right, so 25-24 still. And after the penalty, the ball is on the post 30. The Steers with the ball.
In victory formation, it looks like.
9 seconds to go. Taking a snap, taking the knee. Number 2, Coy Miller. We had a great game here tonight. We'll review a little bit of that in just a little bit. Final Carson Construction score, Farwell Steers 25, Post 24. We'll take a break and come back with a wrap-up show here on Post Sports Radio, home of the Bold Gold.
Whenever those grass fires start, there's no putting them out. We've got 80-mile-an-hour winds there one day. Xcel Energy called around and asked us if it was all right if they turned electricity out, and I was 100% for that.
It's always in the back of our mind that we're doing this for the customer. It's just in our DNA.
Whenever you get burned out, you're burning out your livelihood. Those old winds, you just never can expect when they're going to happen. We just got to be prepared for it, and I think, man, they work good with us. We just got a good relationship with them.
Post Antelope football is powered by the Post Area Chamber of Commerce, serving Post in all of Garza County. Visit postcitytexas.com. Payne Powell, Truitt & Chandler. Experienced, committed attorneys to meet all your legal needs. tpaynelaw.com. Family Cleaners, your hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main and Post. And Bill Cohen's McDonald's, the corporate sponsor of Bold Gold Football. These sponsors make Post Sports Radio a reality.
Not every pass leads to a touchdown, but every game can be a win with Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post. With high-quality beef and pork cuts of every variety, plus their sausage and world-famous beef jerky, you might have to play some defense around the dinner table. But this football season can be as delicious as it is entertaining. Located at 121 South Avenue H in Post, call today at 806-495-3245 for Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post.
Trey Payne and his team at Payne, Powell, Truitt & Chandler are available for all of your legal needs. With offices in Post, Lubbock, Hereford, and Clovis, New Mexico, the team is ready to offer legal solutions in personal injury, family law, criminal law, real estate, and estate planning. Give them a call at 806-368-8712. Payne, Powell, Truitt & Chandler Law Firm. Call 806-368-8712.
Welcome back to Post High School Football on postsportsradio.com. Corporate sponsor for the 2025 season is McDonald's. I'm loving it. This broadcast is made possible by Xcel Energy, Holly's Drive-In, D&D Winco 2, Post Family Dentistry, Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, KSSL Radio, George's Family Restaurant, Poca-Lambro, the Post-Dispatch, Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler, Post Independent School District, Carson Construction, RRC Wholesale, Harp Girls Holding, Post Car Wash, Swift Stop Convenience Stores, Happy State Bank, Jackson Brothers Meats, Post Plumbing, Heating and Air, and Sonic. Now here's the XL Energy wrap-up show on postsportsradio.com. All right, we're back live from the Stevens Field in Farwell, Texas, where the Steers just beat the Antelopes. Final score is 25-24, down to the wire game. So, boy, what a game, guys. Anyway, in order for us to get home, we got a 2-hour drive. Got to get home in time. We want to get out of here before they turn the lights off. So let's go do a short wrap-up show. And you guys just decide who is the Swift Stop Antelope of the game.
Yes, tonight your Swift Stop Antelope of the game is going to go to Draven Gonzalez. He had 5 receptions for 95 yards and 2 touchdowns. His longest reception of the night was 29 yards. He played a great game on offense, had a tackle on special teams, so he's going to be your Swift Stop Antelope of the game for tonight.
All right, congratulations, Draven Gonzalez. So for Mike, Travis, Russ Morris, Carter Petty, I'm Jim Plummer. You'll have a great weekend. See you at church on Sunday. And Russ?
Keep hope alive, everybody.
Hey, I want to do something to help Post and Garza County. Have any ideas?
Well, I remember at one of the football games, the endowment group gave away a lot of money to local charity groups.
What's an endowment?
From what I know, it's a permanent pile of money that keeps growing interest. And the endowment group gives away the interest every year.
But I'm not sure that I have enough to give.
Just give what you can. If everyone gave a little, that adds up to a whole lot of money for local nonprofits, which helps us all.
Go to postgarzacountyendowment.org to find out more. postgarzacountyendowment.org. For good, forever. Post Car Wash is the place to keep it clean at West 14th and North Avenue K. Post Car Wash is a modern, soft-touch experience featuring ceramic waxes, a cutting-edge wax that will shine your paint and leave a slick finish. Get the Touch 4 Wash app for a quick, convenient way to pay. You'll get $1 off when you use the app, as well as earn points for future washes. Give your vehicle